It worked. It worked.
Oh, sweet. Good
It
deal.
worked. Well, okay, so it kind of worked. Like, my skin is... It's hopeless, but my nails... It got off. It went away.
Nice.
Which is kind of interesting, because, like... Weird. Like, why?
It's probably
How
absorbed
does it
into
do
your
that?
skin. I think the nail's more dense, so you can, like, clean it off.
Maybe. That's really interesting, actually. Yeah, thank you. That was really smart. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, a real idol island of Exuma? What is that?
So, we did that one shot where it took place on the Isle of Exuma, where
Hmm.
it was like the volcano. It was the one where Ray got killed and then was able to help the party by, like, becoming part of the volcano. It was a
Oh!
while ago.
When
It's like
the...
probably over
Oh,
a year.
wow. When I was... wow. Was it the one that exploded?
Pretty much. Like it had a
Hmm.
crazy violent eruption. Y'all got out for the most part.
Hmm. Okay, I remember that. I think I was like a little druid goblin.
You know what? I think so. But yeah,
Druid Goblin.
I don't know
Yeah.
where I
Good
came up
berry
with the
goblin.
name, but I found it just on like I was on Amazon, I ordered something and I'm like, where the fuck is it? And I zoomed out all the way on the world map. And then when I was
Hmm.
zooming back in near Florida, I saw near the Caribbean, it's like Island of Exuma.
Ooh.
Just
Okay.
like, what the fuck? Like, I must have
Oh,
somehow
what?
heard it or saw it when I was making that stuff up and just took the name.
Hmm. Maybe your subconscious was like, yeah, this is a good island name. Probably because it already is one, but...
And I was like pissed at
Eh.
myself for using a name that exists. And then I looked like 10 miles to the east of it, and there's an island just called Cat Island. So it's like, fuck off. I
Oh,
could have a
yeah.
Cat Island, I could have an Exuma, whatever. But I
Yeah.
had a moment of
Cat
just like,
Island is
God damn it,
copyrighted.
everything's been done.
Well, what is it? Ah, shoot. What is the world that we are in right now?
Veranos.
Veranos. Did you know Veranos in Spanish means summer? So honestly,
That's
it's
actually pretty
okay.
cool. That's pretty
It's
cool.
alright. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine.
It's the height of summer. The demons are here.
Yes. It's gonna be a hot summer.
Hmm.
Instead of hot girl summer, it's demon summer.
Demon
Hot
Fire
demon
Yep.
Summer.
You.
Oh man, Billy, I want you to go into Incarnate and check out the gun deck I just laid out.
Okay.
Like a
Make sure you
fucking
save
boss,
it before
dude.
I hop in.
No, I did. I just saved it. I just saved all my progress.
Folders. Gun deck. Oh, Astral Submarine. Boom, there we go. Open folder. Gun deck 1. Oh, check it out, bro. That's fucking badass. I saw
Isn't that great?
Balladeers loading right now. Dude, that's very ironclad. I fuck with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it has very much a ship gun deck feel to it. I think it's good. I found that one brush layer with the pipes or whatever. It's fucking perfect for just like, yeah, machinery is there. You know, like figure it out.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, bro. There's only a few more. And the next level, after I copy it, I'm gonna shrink it a little bit and make it slightly smaller to represent like the ship,
Tapering.
shrinking as it goes down. Yeah, tapering down. So it should be cool.
Yes.
Oh, goody.
It's a fun website to play with, dude. I fucking love it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Incarnate. Oh, Saul Goody. Yeah. Zach's gonna be a bit late, but he'll be hopping on.
Okay. We're just chilling in the meantime.
I was playing COD with James yesterday. He's hyped for tonight, so he'll be on. Probably Phil as well.
Fuck yeah. I imagine, it's going to be
Gabe.
pretty straightforward start here. You guys
Oh, yeah,
just got to get in
initiative.
here and smash face.
I see Gabe's online. I don't know if he's hopping in.
He can take over Spruce, but he has to sing us a song.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Can you
Bro, the song was so
take
good.
me higher?
Not that song.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
What's another Creed song?
Oh shoot. I'll be back.
Creed, Creed. Creed from the office.
With arms wide open.
With arms wide open. Ah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I believe like a ship on the ocean.
Hell yeah.
I don't remember the words. Ah,
Alright, so a fighter can. Second wind. I get +2 if I'm holding it in one hand. Action surge. Fighting spirit. Extra attack. Healing hands. Radiant soul. Alright. And sentinel. Let's go!
oh,
I listened to the very end. I think we were talking about a certain cleric ability that might be dope as hell right here.
yeah. Lightbringer Eos, review your turn undead. Read through it.
I think she might be AFK.
Well, then don't do that. I guess. Skelly
Got my
boys.
obsidian dice, bro. We're gonna kill these skellies.
Skelly boys. Yo, you were so mad at Phineas at the end of last week.
Bro, I still am.
Denari being like, I want to go live on a mountain and never see any of you again.
Oh yeah,
Phineas was just like, heard that.
yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
funny. It was so
she
good,
out.
dude. She's so over it. It was just really funny.
But
You're like,
I
this
kind of
guy can't
also
even get a
wanted,
fucking book back properly.
I kind of wanted to sneak in a something that she wants after this to make if something bad happens that much worse.
Yeah, bad things are definitely happening.
Oh yeah, you got to sink the hook deeper. Look at the rabbits, Thenari. Boom. Oh yeah, so we were gonna discuss the berserking katana. I think we came to the conclusion that it'll still be berserking. It'll just be a +2 instead of a +1.
Yeah, I
And
want it to be
I
like there
also
has to be
think that
some incentive for you to use it, you know.
she wouldn't know. She would know it's like a very good weapon, but not exactly what it does until she uses it in a fight. So I think it makes total sense that she'd be like, "Oh, the Sphinx like gave this to me, so I can use it." Yeah.
And especially because it's not, but technically it's not cursed, so it's not like you pick it up and then know. Like,
Right.
I think it's
It has
that's an
very
appropriate
specific
assessment.
triggers in the naming for it.
I got a special surprise for y'all.
Oh shit.
What's up, Blair?
What's up?
How we doing?
Oh shit, is that
I
a
got
Garmello?
in the house.
We got a
Oh.
Garmello in the house.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's walking here.
Fuck yes. What's up, dude?
He already
What's
made
up,
himself
Blair?
a level 6 character to join up tonight.
Yeah, I already
Let's
got a guy.
go.
Hell yes, dude.
You gonna get in these tunnels with the boys?
Yeah, bro.
I'm allowed one magical item, right? Like a green one?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Take 2 if you want. Who cares? Everybody just got new items from the loot pool last episode, so you can have 2.
Okay, sick.
P-Pop's got like 4 right now, I think.
I do. I have a dagger. I have. What else did I grab? I have to check
You
my
got-
inventory.
Well,
You got
Jenny
the
gave you the
dagger.
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny gave me the ring of jumping.
I think you got maybe some boots or a cape or something. I don't remember. I think it was boots
Well, I
and
found
elven
the
kind.
shield, but I gave it to Sean.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that maybe the dagger is all you actually found.
Yeah, the ring. I got the ring, and I found the dagger, and I found a shield that I gave to Sean.
And
I mean,
somebody,
this whole group got a little bit geared up.
I think James put the mithril change on.
Yeah, he put the mithril chain shirt on.
Fuck yeah, my boy.
How you guys doing?
Good, dude. It's good to hear your voice, man. How you been?
Likewise, bro. Doing good. We've been working hard on the van that I named the Crimson Star.
The Crimson
And,
what?
great.
dude, the Crimson Star.
Yes,
The
yes.
Crimson Star.
Fuck
It's like an
yes.
old '80s like Dodge van. It's pretty cool. It doesn't have AC though, so we like installed like an RV AC unit like that. We had like cut a hole in the top of the van. It was really scary, but we did it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
That's a
you
lot
did a
of
good
fucking
seal
work,
job.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I documented some of it. I might make a YouTube video out of it. Who knows?
Got to.
It was pretty fun little project, and these guys are real handy. They really kicked butt on it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
bud.
let me ask you a question. Since these guys are pretty deep in this dungeon, and it'd be a little hard pressed to find out what the good narrative thing for you to meet them. Is your race by any chance skeleton?
Ooh. Ooh. I mean,
Because if not, I'm hard pressed on how to introduce you. So if you're cool with it, you could just be like, "Yeah, I've been here the whole time."
Hiding in the room.
Yeah, you can be hiding in there.
Or looting already. Or a smuggler.
I could be a skeleton if you want me to be a skeleton.
You don't have to. That was mostly a joke. But yeah,
Oh, I
be
mean,
like,
I could
You
be
wanna
a
be
skeleton
like-
and just like use my character as like this is who I was. This is
Oh
my
my
quick
God. Wait, what
backstory. But
class?
now I'm a skeleton.
what class are you?
that
Do you
actually
know?
could be pretty interesting.
What class
Because
are
they
you?
just
What
the
class
party's getting attacked by skeletons right now. That's the only reason I ask.
are you?
Wait, what did you say, Cole?
They're getting attacked by skeletons. That's the only reason I ask. There
Oh,
could be
okay.
like just accidentally like the ritual didn't go quite right for you, and you have your memory, and you're like, oh, look at all these weird skeletons.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Like, you could. I mean, are they fighting a lot of skeletons?
Not,
Yeah.
I mean, just this encounter.
I mean, however you want to do it, man. I don't care. Yeah, I could just have always been there. It's up to you guys.
As long as you're, I mean, I want you to be able to play. Like the skeleton thing was mostly a joke because, like, I doubted you had chose skeleton as a race. You know what I mean? But
We did,
no, I mean,
didn't we clear out some cells? Maybe we found him with Spruce. Or them with
yeah,
Spruce.
you could. Yeah, they could have met up with you last episode when they found Spruce. That would also make
Yeah.
sense because there was little jail
Okay.
cells.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right,
Cool.
sounds good.
it will catch. What I'll do is in the intro, when I do little intro, I'll mention they found a new character, and then you can like introduce yourself to start. And I'll be sure to cover like the things. Well, I mean, I'm gonna give the whole little rundown, but definitely the things that you guys all experienced together since they got you out of the cell.
Okay, sounds good.
Fuck yeah!
So I think we're just waiting on Jaime. I'm gonna get a beer. A beer ski.
I'm here.
Oh shit.
I'm here.
Oh, you're all in the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's
Nice.
a here.
Nice. All right, 1 second. Sorry.
4 beers.
Cool. It's gonna be exciting. We got the Carmelos here. Got the everybody.
Are you gonna do hat of the day?
Oh, I should go get a hat. Shouldn't I?
I think, what is it? 4th of July is coming up.
I don't have any patriotic hats. You know what I noticed about hat of the week though? Like, I need better lighting on me, or because most of the time you can't even tell the hat.
Ah, jeez. That's
Oh,
not
here
good.
I got a camo hat.
Ooh.
Based in the Civil Air Patrol. Fold down. Camo hat. I'll wear that
Civil protection.
for American pride.
Yeah.
It's got the
Ooh.
little ear flaps.
Are we gonna be
Yeah.
listening to this the whole time? I might use my AirPods on it because I can barely hear them.
No, we're gonna put on the background music for this episode is gonna be all Creed songs.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you if you have your phone, you'd be
Yeah.
better off logging into the Discord separately with like a headphone, maybe.
So he's gonna get his AirPods and then probably open up his app, and then I'll put my pods in.
Yeah, you guys will. If you don't do that, it's gonna be fucking chaos in that room. It's gonna be like a nightmare.
I mean, one of them could go on my mom's laptop.
Truth.
Or you guys could
Truth-ishly?
each put in one earbud.
Share one.
And
If you
It's
turn
like
it up
left
loud
side,
enough,
right
they
side.
can both hear it.
Oh man, what a nice little background noise you got going for us.
You got a little beer stash.
No.
4 beers.
Road beers.
5 beers. 6 beers. 4 tequilas. 55 nuggets. 55 burgers.
Oh, good boy.
That would be a fun ass character, is to just go full like wrestler.
I mean, that's very
But
doable.
like be a big jacked
Runs girl
humanoid
porn.
like wrestler, but your class is like super squishy. You're like a sorcerer or something.
A wizard.
Charisma sorcerer,
That's-
like fuck you.
Ah,
Remember,
I'm so strong.
remember in
Fireball.
Friday Night Quest?
What did I do? Did I break it?
That's what Daniel played in Friday Night Quest. Was like the wrestler,
Oh my god, yes.
and he had like the grappling specialty. It was like a
Alright.
fighter bard multi-class.
Oh
There's like
no.
the performer wrestler, yeah.
So,
Grappling feet.
he's upside down.
Oh boy. Well, just stand on your head while you play, or lean. If you lay off the edge of the bed so your head is upside down, and you put the laptop right side up, then you should be fine. I think.
like, hold on.
What? No, don't do that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Bill does have an inversion table.
There you go.
Yeah,
What's the
I'll pass
problem?
out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. How'd Phil die? Well,
So
He
why
was
doesn't,
waiting for his turn during a D&D game, and well, he was upside down.
So why don't you have Matt grab mom's laptop?
Good?
Did you hear me?
Yeah. Hang on. Matt's on kid's laptop.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
sorry guys. My Toshiba tablet only has one USB port, so if you hear me go off mics, it means I plugged my mouse in.
Bro, someone get this man a multi-USB.
Multi-tap.
I'm just kidding.
They're only
Now,
like $10.
How we
Contributors to our Patreon can buy our DM a USB splitter.
I was kidding.
25 cent per
Preferably
month
apply.
donation.
let's get a donation in.
That's what we should do one week unannounced. The whole show is like a PBS style telethon where we just beg for
Oh,
money.
boy. Hmm.
Please, I'm
Money
at
so
the
we
end of
get
my
better
rope.
equipment.
Any donations over $200, you get this coffee mug out of my coffee mug cabinet. I'm really trying to move these units, people. This is a quality coffee mug.
Oh god. All right.
Yep.
Lasted this long.
Sign in with these special things. Why can't I just sign in with my thing?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
So are we
There's a
ready?
new Discord
to,
update, so everything got all weird.
Oh, you boys are still getting
Yeah, I'll
set
be
up
right
a
back.
little
I'm
bit?
logging into Discord on my
All
what's
right.
it called? My
All right,
tablet.
all right. All right,
I'll be
all
right
right,
back.
all right.
Alright.
Now, ladies.
Yeah.
Let's
Bro,
go
that
to
music
being
video
cool.
for that song is fucking awesome. Ice cold. So what's colder than cold?
Ice cold.
Oh, it's a fucking banger for sure.
What's cooler than being cool?
Fonzie cool.
Ice freaking
Ice
cold.
No, Matthew McConaughey.
That's a
from,
good one.
Fast Times.
True.
Hmm?
He was so cool. He hung out with high schoolers well into his 30s.
Oh,
So
nice.
Cool guy.
So cool.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah, the skateboard.
Hello, fellow children.
Fellow children.
No, that's
How about that
Guys.
FDIC? Am I right? That is not woke. That's not
Oh,
bussin'.
man. No bueno. Quite mid. Oh man, what do they say these days? Is that a thing?
Quite mid. I don't think anybody says it like that, but
Yes,
it is the
quite
thing
mid.
people say.
Quite mid.
Quite mid.
Indubitably.
Indubitably mid. Yes. Most severely and permanently mid.
This is mid, and it's always been mid. And it will always be mid.
Be mid.
Severely and
Yes.
permanently.
Spruce string bean. Oh, I need to get a token for this coon. We'll figure that out when we figure out like what he does. Man, you guys are gonna crush some Skelly boys.
We're gonna play some
Hey.
xylophones today.
Friendly agreement, no wind wall. I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want.
So
What's
did we
good
lose somebody?
xylophone
Civil with
side?
each other.
No
Oh,
option.
no.
Oh, you're gonna
We're
play
good.
xylophone music on these
Alright,
Skellies?
sweet.
I mean, like, you know, there's gotta be a way. That's gotta happen.
Turn
Yeah.
undead.
I want to put his
Turn on
xylophone on their ribcage.
Does anybody have a
I want to
trombone?
play a xylophone tune on their ribcage.
Smack. And just like, yeah, hit it.
Do the splits! Just scream at the skeletons. Do the splits!
I'll be
Do
back.
the splits! I'm telling you to do it!
We ready?
Is everybody here? Are we ready? Is this it?
I
Are we
believe
gonna make
so.
Well, we're gonna
Are we
get
gonna make
Zach
dreams
in a
come
couple
true?
minutes. But yes.
Yeah, I mean, we should we wait for Zach?
No, we
Probably.
should start. We should start.
We should start. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just thinking. You know what I mean? All right. Everybody's ready? You got your drinks, you got your bowls, you got your vapes, you got your 4 beers or whatever? You still getting logged in?
Yeah, I'm still getting logged in. I'm just gonna use my phone. Do I have to use Beyond 20? Or are you guys just gonna trust me?
I'll
No,
trust
you can roll
dog.
dice and just tell us what you get or whatever.
Okay. I do have dice on my table if you want to roll dice.
I keep forgetting
Yeah.
Matt gave us dice for Christmas.
Matt bought me dice
Yeah.
for my birthday.
Matt gave you those dice.
You know what? I got some dice sitting right here. I might roll some real dice this week.
Dude, I'm in. If we're playing, I trust you. I trust you. I want to roll dice.
Yeah, let's roll
Hell
dice. Let's just fucking
Roll
make
them if you
dreams
got
come
them.
true,
If you
guys.
don't, click that button.
Make dreams come true
I'm gonna
or
roll dice too.
horribly fail. It mostly came down to you not wanting to like reset
Yo,
the password.
Matt's dice is
Matt
coming
for
in.
all time. Nice. Yeah, I'll roll this. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try with this.
Ron, you
obsidian
got us
set.
all wanting to roll physical dice now. I'm over here
Shit, I
warming
might
my
just do this next week.
I'm warming these babies up.
Bro, this D20
Until you roll
is
2
not...
ones in a row and you can't blame the computer, and then
Yeah,
you're gonna
I
be
just
like,
rolled
I'm gonna go
1,
back.
1, 2 with this D20. I'm not... Oh, that's a 20. I wasted it.
Why do I even play this game?
Wasted it. I just wasted double that.
Spoiled it!
Oh my god, I just rolled an 11 on a D100. Wasted it. Okay. So, are we ready to go?
I mean, fuck,
Got
yeah.
All got our dices?
Dicey
I love
wicey,
it.
my
Do
guy.
it. I just got mine. I got a little thing to roll on.
Griff. I gotta practice. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't mean to knock the bookshelf over. That was like an accident. Okay. All right, we're getting there.
You're
right,
an
guys.
idiot.
Sure it was, Phineas.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, let me hop over to the intro screen and switch up this music.
Yeah. Let me get some dark, ominous music or something. This is too happy. This kind of happy music gives the impression the players might survive. We don't want them having false expectations.
Are you both listening on this and talking through this now? No, I'm talking through mine.
We can hear you, Matt. Can you hear us?
No.
No, he's got his AirPods in. He's like, "Are we still talking on the phone too?" I was like, "No, I have my headset in."
So we're good. He's good? He's online?
He's good.
Okay, guys. No, you're good. I'm glad. Oh, that's the intro music. Welcome to the world of Veranos, a world currently in crisis, as it is assaulted by another realm. But a brave group of adventurers and their allies are determined to see this threat vanquished. So where we pick up is approximately 9 months before the main timeline. We find an adventuring party deep within a dungeon. All not Lord here, but on an expedition organized by the patron Phineas Longfellow, in search of a magical flute. We have an interesting group of individuals assembled on this adventure. There's a pair of Asimar sisters, Alisaria and Thanari, both quite striking individuals with very strong personalities who have each other's back through thick and thin to the very end. There's a 8-inch tall, 1.5 pound tiny gnome named Peepop, who's quiet when you need him to be and loud. Well, he tries to be loud, but he's just so small. Having disarmed traps and showing his value in combat already to the party in a strong way. Also accompanying is a priest of the Lightbringer Eos, normally traveling from town to town, bringing blessings and news. She thought it would be a nice break from the ordinary to come on a little adventure. And then there's the bard Jenny G, a young Aarakocra lady, who carries a lute with her at all times, and this is her first adventure. And then we have Ray, the monk. Ray the monk who doesn't belong. Or does he? It's hard to say. Ray the monk who got to meet himself when he was younger. Ray the monk who is here traveled through time via wish spell, trying to prevent a terrible fate that he knows will befall Jenny G. So far the party was able to make ingress into the tunnels. There's mysterious things sort of started happening almost immediately. There was one of your party was confronted by a very powerful being, a sphinx, who pulled Thanari aside and had like a little very cryptic sort of conversation with her, while a clone of Thanari took her place with the party and fought alongside and then against them. You dispatched a small group of guards, taking one prisoner and having a short interrogation, which I think probably brought a lot more questions than answers. And then after almost falling victim to a trapdoor in the floor, you were able to find your way down to the second level of this dungeon. So after you dispatched the guards, you did find 2 new party members in the tunnels. There was one Spruce Stringbean, an elven fellow, a little bit strange, who had just been randomly captured by the guards. And another person who is... Matt, if you want to give just a brief description of your character and their name.
You might be muted.
Oh.
Can I speak to this?
No, I have it in my earpiece.
No, let me speak to this. Mine's fucked up.
Yours is fucked up. All right, here. Speak through there. They can hear you.
Drazi Silt Sifter. He's a ranger from the desert. And he looks like a Sikh, but with no beard. And he dual wields scimitars. And he's really skinny. He lost a lot of weight waiting in the cell for someone to rescue him.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you this little cat person token. What'd you say the name was?
Drazi Silt Sifter.
That's a cool name.
Drazi?
Did you
Silk
say
R-O-Z-Z-Y?
you wield scimitars?
I dual wield scimitars.
He does.
From the desert. I was a camel jockey. I used to race camels in like whatever Dubai would be in this fantasy world.
Okay,
You guys
heard that.
That's
I
awesome.
wield a double-bladed scimitar.
What the heck?
That's
What is
it.
that? Damn.
I
Oh
don't
shoot!
use
You got
that.
the same
So
thing
there's
as
a-
us!
double-bladed scimitar user and a dual-wielding scimitar user. That's pretty
Cool.
cool.
We should go to town.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe it would be a
Yeah.
good point to run through us a very quick visual description of our characters, because you would have met us before now.
Mm,
What do
yeah.
you think?
Go for it. Give a brief visual description. And Drazi, we can start with you if you want to give, like, I don't know what you're wearing or whatever. We'll say there was a convenient box of your stuff near your cell, so you're not like missing anything.
Okay. I was got like a turban with a jewel and a feather and typical other Sikh clothing, but no beard. And he's like in his early 30s, and he's short and real skinny. So 5'2". And green.
Cool. Nice. Thanari, do you want to start it off?
Sure. Thanari is an Asamir, that being like a half or some sort of angelic or divine lineage for this race. They're a little bit taller than average. She is kind of skinny for her size, her height. In the style of kind of like a samurai Champloo art style, black robe with a katana, a tanto, and some chainmail, and some black wooden slippers that make her really loud when she sneaks. She's got like a pixie style haircut that's it's the color gray, but it kind of has this like faint like radiance to it where it's almost silvery. Very piercing, light gray eyes, no eyebrows, some facial scarring, and at this point I think she's actually covered in pitch, so she's like completely blacked out.
Hello, Balladeers.
Oh,
What's up,
Hello
Fire?
there.
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Yo,
We're
I like
just
the
still-
hat,
we're st-
Cole.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Camo hat. American Pride Week. No, you're good. We're just still doing the intro. We met you guys. We're talking about a new person who you met in the cells when you found Spruce, and everybody was just going around giving a brief description of themselves. So you're perfect. So since we just did Alisari, I think we should obviously do Thanari next. Or so we just did Thanari, so we should do Alisari next.
Okay. Yep. Alisaria is also an Asamir, obviously. Thanari's sister. Very tall, thin but toned. Like gold, like orange, yellowish gold hair. I guess almost with that similar glow to Thanari's. Like light orange eyes. Has some like face markings. Like facial markings. Wearing robes, and carries a double-bladed scimitar.
Super cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
super tall.
they're like WNBA center height, like tall.
Whoa.
Yeah, like tall. Yeah.
Tall.
Paul. Lightbringer Eos, how about you?
Striking.
All right. So Eos, she looks like. Oh, she's a tiefling cleric. She's like midnight blue. She's got little like a cascade of like stars as like freckles, if you will. She's got these little blue pointy ears and long ram horns that go just like straight up and then curved. She wears a veil. It's like in sort of like a Southeast Asian sari kind of style. She's got a veil. What else? Oh, and right now she's wearing a mask that looks like a porcelain gold and white kind of thing. Yeah.
Very cool. Ray, do you want to describe yourself?
Well, let's see. He's got a burlap sack cloak. He's got a brooch of shielding. Some nice silver wrist bracers. He looks a little shoddy and distrodden. Probably cracked out looking and hasn't slept in a hot minute. Just jumped through like 9 months of time. And he's got a nice, fancy little, like, Ouroboros, little
The little pendant that you
the
found
little
last
pendant,
episode.
hourglass pendant. Yeah, hourglass
Yeah.
Ouroboros pendant. No, he pretty much for the most part looks kind of how he looked with the original party, just a little
Great.
mishap.
A little more
Jesse Pinkman,
disheveled.
season 5.
Disheveled, yeah.
Yeah, heard that. And then Jenny, she's got mostly black, a little bit of brown with a touch of white for her feathering. She's wearing sort of like dark green and dark red sort of colors on her clothing. And she's definitely young. Phineas is a well dressed human fellow, like in maybe his like 40s, a little bit older.
Jenny
Okay, so
Aarakocra, yes?
yeah, Jenny's the Aarakocra, bird lady. So basically, this group of rabble rousers found you in your cell. Drazi. They found Drazi. Dravi? Drazi. Heard that.
Not drowsy.
Is it what I wrote? Drazi.
D-R-A-Z-I.
Okay. So basically, this is the group that they found you. They let you out of the cage. You've been traveling with them briefly. You would have been with them when they found the trap door, the floor trap that led them down to the second level. The first thing you guys encountered when you reached the second level was this room here, where you encountered the body of a very large, elegant-looking creature, sort of part cat, part lion, part bird with a human face. This creature was very, very dead and completely gutted, like ripped open from like. Some investigations in this room yielded a little bit of knowledge. You guys know that this is the dead Sphinx that you found. The things that you learned through your investigations was the blood was still warm, so it died recently. Based on the wounds and the state of the room, something this size, likely another Sphinx, is what killed it. Like you were able to figure out that you're pretty sure 2 Sphinxes fought in the space. Other than that, not much was learned about the Sphinx itself, except for Ray, who, at the very end, before leaving the room, as he was searching the body of the creature, found like a strap around its neck, a small leather-like collar, and on that was a small silver pendant, and it had an hourglass on one side, and on the other side was an Ouroboros, like a snake eating its own tail. So, and that actually is information that Ray kept to himself. He didn't share that find with the party, but I think it's still worth mentioning because it's cool. And then the party walked out of there. You'll see there's a blue dot in the middle of the map that represents the location of a trap that's been marked by the party to be avoided. So don't do that. Peepop doing some scouting.
Someone like the role playing so hard.
Peepop was doing some scouting, and he actually accidentally set off a trap and found himself like there was a really tense moment where we kind of tried to do some Indiana Jones, I think, between Thenari and Peepop, trying to prevent the trap from going off. However, your timing wasn't quite right. Peepop did get caught in the trap. However, due to his lightweight, it didn't really hurt him that much. It was more like a fun ride for him. And then you came to the room you currently, Then you came to the room you currently stand in, which appears to be a long abandoned study of some sort. There's a large chair, a sundered desk, and old dusty books, as well as a few different piles of bones on the floor. Investigating the room, Alisaria found a magical quill and was able to determine that it looked like whoever had this office was writing like a love letter to a lich. You guys searched the room pretty thoroughly. You're confident the flute's not here, which is ultimately what you're looking for. And Phineas Longfellow spent his time in the room reading one of the books off the bookshelf. And right before leaving the room, he slammed the book back into place, making a comment about how it was boring, causing the bookshelf to fall over, revealing an arcane rune behind it, which flared with magical energy and skeletons began rising from these bone piles as they were coalescing into formed skeletons. And that is where we find ourselves. Dropping directly into. So basically, you guys were pretty much done investigating this room, getting ready to leave. This bookshelf fell over, a lot of noise, whatever. There's a flare of arcane energy, and like the bone piles are starting to move, and like forms are starting to coalesce and form out. Okay, so we're actually going to open with an initiative roll. There's no surprise round for anybody because the skellies have to come up, and you guys are watching it happen. So it's just an even start to initiative. Don't forget to select your character before you roll on your sheet.
Yeah, if we're gonna do
things.
clickable dice, I would say just do it for initiative, and then we can roll our physicals after that.
Yeah.
It's just easier for Cole that way.
If not, someone's gonna get skipped. It's a guarantee every time. Unfortunately. Nari's on there. Ray is on there.
Oh, we rolled
Saria on there.
Very sisterly roll there.
yes.
Rios made it. Ray made it. Okay.
So Matt will get to his roll 20.
Yeah, that's fine. Just tell me what he rolled. I'm adding him on right now.
Okay. I am roll. Okay, go ahead.
I don't remember all 31?
39.
Heard that.
You get a plus what?
Muted this whole time. Oh my god.
You might be muted.
Yo, you might be muted, bud.
Yeah, let's make that the name. Just this
Yeah.
whole time.
Oh no.
Brilliant.
Alright, I got
Oh
the
my
line
God.
for initiative, so 8. I got an 8.
An 8.
Just
Oh, you said you got a 31. Just kidding.
Nah,
Okay, cool. I'm adding
believe
for the Skelly Boys now. They're gonna have 2 separate initiatives. Skelly Boys. First one.
Uh-oh.
Terrible. Second one. Oh, that's great. Okay. All right. Put this in order right now. Boom. Descending. All right, the numbers are in. It looks like Ray is going to be first to act. So you see these skellies coming up out of the bone piles. The bookshelf is now on the ground. Phineas is standing there like, oh, geez, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And this is it. Combat's starting.
Woo-wee.
alright, okay, I see a Skelly here.
Yep, there's a skelly right in front of you. It is kind of hard to tell, but anywhere there's a bone pile, there's at least 1 or 2 skellies.
Got you. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go full force on this one. I think at my level,
you never go
will
full.
have.
Yeah, you're level 8. You're actually a little higher than the rest of the party.
Yeah, I think I still have my
That's how I try to live my life. Okay.
Fuck. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna move 5 feet. I'm gonna cast
This
Malm's
boy's
Twin.
face. Alright, a 23 definitely hits the Skelly boy. He takes the 6 damage. He's like just getting out.
I'll definitely do flurry of blows. So I'll spend 1 key point to take 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Ah, so good. Right, so
Son
an
of a
18.
bitch.
Well, the 12 is unfortunately not going to make it, but the 18 does.
Okay, with that 18, I'd like for it to be this open hand technique. He'll have to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
at DC 11.
Alrighty. Oh, guess what? Here we go. Yeah, that's a natural 1 on the real dice. That's a fail.
Okay, cool. So he'd be
Just
knocked
did.
prone.
He's a prone Skelly? You made him
Prone
into a pile of bones again? What the fuck, dude? I heard that. He's
How do you do
on the
that?
ground.
Yeah, and then I'll end the turn there.
Alrighty, boom. So the two groups of skellies. Well, sorry, I'm doing the one left half of the room, right half of the room. So left half is this initiative with the shield and the helmet. The right half is the other initiative. With the
Oh, they're armed?
No, they're just skellies. These just I only use free assets because I'm cheap. So yeah, this is what I found. You know what I mean? But no, they're unarmed skellies. They're just coming in with the claws, and we're about to see how they fight. We're gonna move Spruce out of the room and assume he's just gonna hang out, but I'm not gonna put him in danger either because he's not here. Okay, so yeah, Peepop, you're so small. I'm gonna say, oof. Let's do just a little quick perception here for the skellies. Okay, so the skeleton pile right in front of you, Peepop, as like, because you're like on level with this, right? And you're like maybe examining like a skull, which would be again like almost as tall as you. And like right as you're like examining it, like the eyes light up and they like definitely look right at you. So this one right in front of you is aware of your presence and is going to attempt to attack you. Now, so he's just going to he gets 2 strikes just with his unarmed hands at you. He's got a pretty low bonus. Let's see what he can do. So that's a 6 and a dirty 20. If you're talking.
The dirty 20 hits.
Excellent. So with the dirty 20, you're only going to take a tiny bit of damage. You're going to take 3 damage. But then he is going to attempt to grapple you. So we're going to go with opposed strengthies. That is going to be a 10 for the skeleton. Ooh, if it meets it, it beats it. So yeah, his claws come in. I think you dodge out of the way of one. The other hand sort of catches you, dealing a little bit of damage. You feel like a chill from it, like as it touches you. It's not like it scratched you for that damage. Like it just touched you and you felt like a chill and you took the damage, right? And then it tries to wrap its hand around you, but you're just too fast for it. Doesn't make it. All right, next skelly down. It did not notice you, so it's going to step immediately towards Lightbringer Eos, moving up to do 2 attacks on her. Here we go. Get the dices. Boom, boom, boom. That's a natural 1 and a natural 2. So
Doesn't hit, yeah.
Okay, heard that. Unfortunately, Eos, there's another 2 skeletons that have just come out of the pile right at your feet.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're also both going to go at you. Number 1. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Well, one of them is going to hit you. You're going to take a tiny little bit of damage, which is actually 5 damage in this case.
Okay.
And then he's going to attempt to grapple you.
Can I do a reaction, or no?
If you have one, you're welcome to it anytime. Yeah.
Can I do like a warding flare? Oh gosh, I wanted to try it out.
Is that a reaction you have?
Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
what does it do? Can you? Oh, perfect.
So, I don't know if this will work because technically I don't know how that works.
No. You're gonna cause. You're imposing disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay.
That's
all
awesome.
Right. So I'm like no, and then I like push the guy, the skeleton's skull, and then it just like shines.
So yeah, you're imposing disadvantage on the one that hit. Into a natural 7, which is a 9, which is going to miss you. So never mind on the strength save, and you don't take the damage.
Wait, what? Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I failed the reroll. You made me essentially reroll it, and I didn't make it. So the last skelly's coming in on you.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
That's a natural 1 and another 5, so you're safe.
Hey. Okay.
Okay,
cool.
Okay, so that's left side skelly's turns done. Phineas is up next. You see, Phineas is like, "Oh, geez, this is a mess. I'm so sorry." And then like Ray comes over and just like decks this skeleton. So it's the open palm technique, right? So did you just bitch slap it and it fell over, or like how does that work? Like I don't know, is like a straight pimp slap, like, and then the skelly's just on the ground? I guess so. So you come over and just pimp slap the ever loving god out of the skelly. It goes down, and Phineas is like, "Oh, see, I knew it was a good idea to bring you, Mr. Ray. You're really killing it." He sort of turns and assesses the room, and he's like, "Oh boy, be careful, Lady Eos. Oh, look, she's doing fine over there." And again, just completely aloof and like unawares of the danger. He is gonna look over at where Alisaria is with the two skeletons in front of her, and he's gonna be like, I got you, Miss Alisaria. We can do this." And he's gonna pull a wand out of his coat, and he's gonna use a wand of magic missiles on the skeleton closer to him. So he's gonna be casting magic missiles at 4th level.
Cool.
Where is there? I know I have a. Damn, I don't have any characters with magic missile.
This
I
spell
have a
lookup brought to
character
you
admin.
by Stingray Surgical.
Yeah, exactly.
Stingray Surgical. If you need your surgical tools repaired, they're a company that does that.
So it's 5 darts, so 5d4 plus 5. I will definitely roll this digitally. That was excellent. That was so good. There we go. Here we go. It's happening. 16 plus 5, 21 damage. Yes, this skeleton is like, yeah, it definitely gets a little bit hurt by that. It's like, whoa, why'd you do that to me? It is still standing, but looks, after that level of damage, like, it looks hurt. But yeah, cool. That's Phineas's turn. It's the other side Skelly's next. The one over here is going to use its movement essentially to stand up. Wow, that was quite the sound effect. This one's going to use its movement to stand up and attack Ray, because Ray was just him slap the ever-loving fuck out of it. Here we go. Man, does a 10 hit? No, okay, heard that. It definitely doesn't hit Ray. But it was again another natural 1, guys. These dice are shitting on me. You know what?
I think you're
The
muted.
Skelly falls back over. That's the natural 1. He's just back on the ground again. All right, Alisaria, the 2 over here, they are coming in straight for you. Boom. So first Skelly, the one climbing over the desk, like clamoring to get at you. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Alrighty, and the next Skelly? Alright, does a 13 hit you?
No.
Alright, guys, I'm regretting the dice. Alright, let's keep moving.
It's going quick, though.
Don't
It's going
stop.
quick.
No looking back, okay? Alrighty, Lightbringer Eos, it is your turn.
Okay, alright. I look at the one that just, like, tried to, I guess, bite me, and,
Yeah.
okay, time to do
3 of them
the
are
thing,
swarming
dude.
around you. Yeah, like, you're getting pressed on 3 sides by Skellies. Like, it's definitely rough. They didn't do
Alright,
anything,
okay.
but it's rough.
Channel Divinity? Can I do this? Alright, so, there was something about turning undead, right?
Yeah, under your Channel Divinity and features and traits, one of the options for Channel Divinity should say Turn Undead.
Alright, and then what?
Is that true?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to put it on Beyond 20.
Yeah.
So we can...
Oh.
I'll read this, so I don't mess this up. So I guess... I will...
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a
Oh.
prayer censoring the undead. Okay.
I touch my mask, and I say... By the power of God! Shine on! Or something. I don't know. And, I don't know. I guess I just do that, and, hopefully something happens.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, yeah, I'm just reading over it right now. Yeah, that's awesome.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a cool thing to say. As it turns out, Skellies do have bad wisdom. So here's the first 2 that are in front of you. That's a 17 and an 8. So 1 pass, 1 fail, and then the next 2 that are nearby you. That's a 5 and a 9, so they both fail. And then here's the 2 near Alisaria. Which is a 2 and a 3.
Oh, there's a
The dude
different one.
is on the ground.
Okay.
That's a
Alright.
7. So they all fail except for one of the ones. I'm just gonna mark him in yellow. The one of the ones attacking you doesn't get to. All other skellies in the room are considered turned.
Okay. And okay. And it must turn its turn trying to move as far away as it can.
Yeah, they're gonna be leaving.
Okay, cool.
Look where Thenari is.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Perfect.
maybe it'll give us a lot of opportunity attacks. I don't know.
No, this is
Ah,
good.
maybe.
This is yes.
And
Let her cook.
Is that it? I guess so. This is
Well,
an
wait.
action?
Channel Divinity is what? Is it a bonus action or an action?
I have no clue.
Check your actions and then check your
Yeah,
bonus
this is-
actions.
okay,
It'll say
okay.
Channel Divinity.
Yeah, this is it's
As
just
an
it's a
action.
special.
So
As
if
an
you turn
action.
undead,
It says
it's
it
an
right
action.
there. Yeah, as
Okay,
an
cool,
action.
cool, cool.
So it was your action. You do have a
So you
bonus
got a
action.
bono.
Do I have a bonus
And
action?
movement. You shouldn't move because those.
Should I do? Nah, I'm just gonna like move. Yeah, I'll move.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna move over here. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the
Yeah.
one that didn't get turned is going to take an opportunity attack on you.
Ah, shit. Okay. Oops.
But I mean, they've not
Alright,
done
well,
well with
yeah,
it
yeah.
so far. So. Oh, dirty 20. Oh, shit.
Oh wow. Okay. Yep. I can speak.
Well, guess what? Take 4 damage.
Ow. Okay.
Ow, I know. It's not a lot of damage. And, I mean, I don't think it can try and grapple you on an opportunity attack, so you're good.
All right. I think that's it.
Alright, excellent. Jenny G's up next. Alisaria, you hear Jenny be like, Alisaria, keep your head down. And she's going to pull out her crossbow and she's going to shoot at the one that Phineas magic missiled. See how she does here. Oh, why did I do this? Why did I do that?
Oh no.
It's okay. Because she had the presence of mind to warn Alisaria to put her head down. So it doesn't hit Alisaria. Okay?
Yep.
It just...
Would it hit her if we shot that bolt?
Perhaps.
If she hadn't yelled out, keep your head down, it probably would hit her.
True.
I feel like in this case, she was acknowledging that it was a risky shot and like gave that warning, so that's why I don't think there needs to be damage. But like, yeah, if you just took that shot and rolled 1 without saying anything, you know how I usually like to. But I felt like, I was mostly doing it for flair, but it makes sense. Alisaria would probably put her head down. You know, that last fight, I think it was Alisaria who had the bolt fly right past her head.
Yep.
So like, yeah, I think you probably like turtled up real quick when you heard her say that. You were like, God, this bitch and her crossbow. For the natural one though, her crossbow basically like the reason it misses so bad, like the bolt completely goes like sideways because one side of the crossbow actually snaps. It needs to be like restrung to function again, so her crossbow is unavailable until she has the chance on like a short rest or something to do that.
Okay.
All right, so that was a really, really strong turn from Jenny. He will scene. I think Jenny has become pretty fond of Peepop. But no, that's too much healing. No, fuck you. You can wait. I'll heal you later. No, I got plenty of slots. She's gonna throw a healing word for a bonus action at Peepop for 1d4 plus 3 healing.
Sweet.
Which was 5 health. You get 5 health. So that's a bonus action, that's an action, that's a hell of a turn. Peepop, you're up. You just almost got grabbed by this thing. It's definitely fixated on you. Well, it was, but then you saw it, like, I don't know, maybe like lessen its fixation and like sort of like turn towards the door, maybe. After Eos was like, oh, I've got lost.
In that second, P-Pop's gonna bonus action and hide.
Yeah, you can hide to start your turn off. Do the old stealth-a-rooski.
We're just gonna hide under the. Let's just say we're gonna hide under the animal skins under this chair.
Sure. You're like moving under the skins is like that scene from Star Wars where the bugs go to attack Padme and you see him moving under the covers.
Yes.
That's a reference, but like you get it. All right, so do you roll a stealth, or tell me what you roll if you do in the real dice? I mean, I'm sure you're gonna pass it.
No. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. See how the real dice are treating me tonight.
Is it the night of
plus
natural
9.
ones? Maybe it is. It is for me. I know that.
Oh! 12 plus 9.
Yeah, you
There
very
you
successfully hide.
21.
So now you're hidden. What would you like to do?
So hidden. Let's see. This is the skeleton. That one right there, right?
Yeah,
That was
but
one
I
that
don't.
attacked me.
I'm not sure you would have much reference for which one was turned or not turned, but that's okay. You can attack that one. I will say this:
Okay.
you're hidden, so it's advantage anyway. So yeah. No, you do whatever you want. Don't listen to me. Shh. What's up?
Okay, so we're gonna sneak up there and let's see. Where's my vicious dagger?
Well, so just remember from like a rogue perspective, if you're gonna do like melee attack, you would likely want to consider hiding after that. But if you're gonna like throw a dagger for that guaranteed sneak attack, that's when you would hide beforehand. I mean, you play it however you want. I know we've sort of discussed the mechanics already. I just want to make sure that like you're clear on the mechanics and everything. So you can like get. Because if you go melee that dude right now, you won't have any advantage or sneak attack or anything. But if you came over and meleeed the one between, like the ones next to your allies, you'd get advantage and therefore sneak attack. Or if you hid, like you said, and threw a dagger, you'd get advantage and therefore sneak attack.
And you don't have to throw your magic dagger. You can throw a regular one.
Okay, cool. So
I don't know, he
my
might be
dagger
running
at
out of
this one.
throwing needles, dude.
Truth. He's been tossing them needs, bro.
Okay. Yeah, all jokes aside, which one do you want to throw at? The one with the yellow dot?
Yes.
Done deal. Roll that beautiful, you're hidden as shit. Roll that attack roll with advantage.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage.
Oh my god, it's in
Sorry,
that
I accidentally threw. I accidentally
wow.
threw like 3.
Fine. Bro, it's fine. You rolled a nat 20, so let's see that
Fuck yeah.
damage, and then we'll apply the special critical rules to it. And see how you do. Oh yeah, Matt, you haven't played with us in a while. Critical strikes now, they do max damage plus what you rolled to
Okay,
make
cool.
them feel crazy.
So... Okay. Hold on. Let's look at this. 1d4 plus 5, so that's 9.
Well, the
Plus-
bonus, the plus is still only applied once. So that's a 4 and then 12. So 16 on top of 13. Because the 13 includes the roll damage and the bonuses.
Right.
So 29 total damage.
Holy shit, bro.
Which is fucking rad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
Yeah,
deadass.
no.
Went to 29
No, I
damage.
need to play-
Yeah,
I need to
that's
play really
Skelly.
more often.
Yeah, that Skelly is looking pretty rough. I mean, he's not dead, but he's definitely super hurt by that. And like for anybody, like wouldn't have even again, it's just a sewing needle. You throw it like a really fast speed. So like it's just like people if you watch it, it's just like out of nowhere the thing's just like shuddered in pain for no reason. You know what I mean? I guess the needle's now wedged like somewhere in the spinal column where it's like, you know, fucking up the whole thing's movement.
For mechanical context, Phil, if we were in a fight where something was also next to you, when you make an attack from stealth, you are now unstealthed. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
Committing an action while you're hidden unhides you.
Gotcha.
That's why if you choose to run in melee, you can always like, well, you can't stealth once you're in melee. But yeah, blah blah blah. There's different ways to play it. But yeah, just so you know. Cool. But that was great. That's a huge amount of damage. You have a bonus action? No, use your bonus action to hide, action to attack. So it should be done unless you want to move.
I think. Let's see. I'm gonna move. Who's this here? What is that?
That's Lightbringer Eos, Alisaria, and a skeleton.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go move into this group of 4 over here and just hang out back to back to back to back.
Heard that. I'm putting red dots on all the skeletons just to make them more visible.
Yeah, thank you, because I can't really see the ones that are on the
no,
tiles.
they're like
my left.
blending in a little bit, for sure. Okay, cool. I mean, look at that. What a great turn that is. Alisaria, you're up next. These two skeletons clamoring over the table, unsuccessfully trying to get at you. Yost did her thing and then came up next to you. What's your move here?
I think I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Ooh.
I think. I mean, if you don't think this is enough room, I'll just target one of them. But
No,
it's
this
a
is
5-foot.
fine.
Oh shit.
I'll say you can get both of them. You can get both of those dudes, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit Eos.
Nah,
No,
that's fine. Probably.
No, because to hit both of them, you'd have to put it like in between them, so she wouldn't be hit by it anyways, because it's only 5
Right.
foot.
Mm.
Okay. Alright, cool. So
20 radiant damage. DC 13 con save. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And this... It just lasts. And wow, that's really cool. Okay, so let's mark that moonbeam. For you. That looks about right. I don't want to do something. Okay. So yeah, you put it like right around here, so it hits all them and avoids you. Boom, boom, bang. So con saves. Let's do this thing. My two skelly boys. So oh boy, that's like a 8 and a 1, so that's not great. And so they both fail. They're gonna take the 20 damage. The one that Phineas hit with the magic missiles looks like on the verge of death. And then basically you notice like there's I make a third save here, and you see the bone pile on the other side of the table like sort of writhe about as if it's taking damage, and you realize that like the bone piles are also like somehow alive or involved in this. You're not currently sure as to the extent, but you alone notice this because of your proximity to the spell. The important thing there is the bone pile took damage.
gotcha.
Cool. Anything else?
I think.
Oh, Matt, did you go?
I see my bonus action.
You might have got skipped because we couldn't roll.
No,
for you.
he got an 8. He hasn't
He
got
got
up
an
yet.
Oh, yeah,
got
he's-
an 8, okay. Oh, he's there. Okay.
Yeah,
My bad.
he's gonna be up in a minute. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, your moonbeam remains. It's marked there. It'll do its thing. Boom, boom, bang. Love it. Okay, so next up is the Nari. You've definitely heard the sound of combat and noises. You know, this wouldn't be a quiet thing. You would definitely know something's up. So it's your turn.
Okay.
Man, this song is like really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she would end up right about here with a run, and then can't see any zombies in the room, sees people fighting, go ahead and bonus action, or no, I think it has to be an action for her to dash because she's not a rogue. Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah, if she wants to dash, it'll be an action. Because you're just a fighter variant, right?
Bonus action. Yeah, yep, just a regular old fighter. So she is going to hand on the Saya, other hand on the handle of the katana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sees the skeleton, stops here, turns to face it.
Heard that.
Hasn't drawn the blade yet. Going for a draw strike next turn.
Nice. All right, Drazi, you are up, my man. Seeing the chaos unfold around you as your companions dive into combat against these skeletons. What's your move?
attack closest baddie with my scimitar.
Yeah, I think that's the one probably right behind you that Thenari is just now facing off against. So I guess you would just turn, take like a step forward, square up, and do your business.
Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit, unfortunately. So your first
Does a
strike
10
comes
hit?
in. 10 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I think he disconnected from Discord.
Ah,
A
shit.
10 does not hit, unfortunately.
10 does not hit.
Roll again. I'm gonna use my attack again.
Yeah.
What about a 12?
Yo, we'll say a 12. A 12 will hit, absolutely. These unarmed skeletons and they're shambling around, all distracted and shit.
Sorry, my Discord fucked up.
It's all
So,
good.
did the first one miss? Did the second one miss too?
No, the second one hits.
Okay.
So roll that beautiful damage.
That did. Oh shit! I should have cast Hunter with first. 10 damage.
10 damage, excellent. Alrighty, yeah. The skeleton, he's definitely he's shaken by the strike. You see it reverberate through his body. He seems less inclined to head towards the door. But yeah, you got him. That's the 10 damage. Taking the hit. In fact, we'll say actually, yeah, your scimitar slices through past his arms, and like you go through his rib cage and like cut, like just breaking a few of the bones and breaking a bunch of the rib cage bones out as they sort of like ding 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 like pitter patter on the floor. Yeah, taking a nice chunk out of him.
Pretty sick. What about this Dread Ambusher? You add your Wisdom modifier to initiative rolls to start. Okay, never mind. That's for next time. Alright, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. I mean, if you want to try and add it to your first roll, you totally can. Like, I'm down.
It starts off with you add your Wisdom modifier to initiative rolls. So I'll just use it. Like
What's the wisdom modifier?
Let me see. +2. What else did you say? At the start of your first turn, each combat you're walking between taking one additional weapon attack as part of an action during an extra one. What is damage type is.
Okay. So,
Should I roll D8?
yeah, roll d8.
It's not. It's 3.
3? I mean, if that's added onto your initial attack roll, the 10.
Yeah.
That hits. So roll damage.
Yay.
Fuck yeah.
5.
5 damage. Hey man, no, that's 5 more damage. That's I mean, the skeleton now so the first attack went in and like chipped away at his shoulder bone. That second attack came in and tore through his rib cage. The skeleton's looking
Yeah, I
better.
did a little. He did like a 1. 4, 6, 7.
Cool. Alrighty. So I think that's it for Adrazi.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Alrighty, we're back up at the top of the initiative. Mr. Ray, what you got for us? The skeleton got up, tried to attack you, did really poorly, and then fell back over in disappointment.
You might be
He might
muted.
be muted, bud.
Yep, double muted.
Yep.
So he's currently on the floor, right?
The skeleton, yeah, ended up back on the floor. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna. Okay, he's just gonna go for normal attack. Since he's on the floor, I get advantage.
You do get
That-
advantage.
that hit.
See if you roll that now. I mean, a 15 hits, but see if you get that nat 20. So close. I will just take the 8 damage. Boom, boom.
And then I think he's just gonna do one more attack, regular attack.
Hit that beautiful advantage. 19, so you'll hit either way. Yeah, what?
Jesus.
I found a sound labeled.
Skeleton sound.
Dude, it's a sound labeled orc karate.
No, that's what Ray sounds like when he does fucking kung fu. So you can roll again. A 19 hits, but see if you get a 20.
Wait, I can roll again. I already attacked twice.
Yeah, but
You
no,
get
you get
advantage.
advantage on both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, dang.
21.
Alright,
Come
so
on,
another,
green
another
number,
7
green number,
damage.
green number.
No, I didn't get
Oh,
it.
he did roll. Oh, damn it. Damn it all to hell.
So yeah,
Fuck.
the skeleton's looking pretty damaged at this point in time.
I'm
From
just
your repeated attacks.
kicking and punching it while it's just lifeless on the ground. I'm like, what am I doing?
Fuck yeah.
I must resist.
Literally
Yeah.
pounding it into dust.
Like,
It's
I'm in the
pile of
I'm in the
Yeah.
corner here, just kicking the shit out of it,
kicking
while
the shit out of the skeleton.
Phineas is like, "Oh, I
Ray's
have
new-
fucked up greatly
Ray's
with
new
that
nickname.
bookshelf."
His new nickname is Corpse Grinder. Let's go.
But yeah, I'm gonna
Dude,
end my turn there after slamming this skelly.
I think like just for my own purposes, like as you're kicking the shit out of the skeleton, like you just think about that horse.
Oh no! With the one
Oh.
that died under my
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an obligation for me now.
You brought that up. Like I thought
You didn't need
I
to.
thought I blocked that out by now. You just like,
It's the guilty reminder of what
Come
you have
on.
done.
Yep.
Oh no.
This is the punishment. You must live with
Alright.
your sins.
Moving on. Left side skeletons are up next. 2 of them are turned and they're gonna be leaving. The one next to you, Eos, is gonna be walking by. Are you gonna opportunity attack it as it goes to get the fuck away from you?
Oh my god, yeah.
Please keep in mind,
cannot-
just from a mechanical standpoint, if they take damage, the turn ends. Like the turn,
Oh.
they're no longer turned.
Wait, okay,
Yeah.
wait. So this guy over here.
The one with
No.
the yellow dot.
Oh, I thought that was the one that wasn't turned. Oops. Okay,
The one
never
with the
mind.
yellow dot is not turned. Yeah, all the ones with just
Oh.
red dots are turned right now. So the one next to you and the one like catty corner him are going to move away. The one fighting
Oh,
Drowsy
okay.
and Finari, and the other one are going to stay.
I see. No, I'll save it.
Okay, so yeah, this Skelly's gonna shamble its way down past its friend. It probably makes it to about here. Finari, Drowsy, do either of you guys want to take opportunity attacks
Oh.
at it? Is it like just
Oh.
walks
Oh,
past you?
baby.
I mean, I feel like
This
you
is
guys
what I
would-
was made for. I am a
It's like,
standing
I'm ready to
sentinel.
hit the old dusty trail.
So, would
Just
you
fucking
consider
walk
that
away.
in between me and a friendly person for advantage?
Yeah, Spruce is there. It's fine.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright, cool.
yeah, he's plenty
So,
guys.
we're
It's
gonna
like the
go-
skeleton's like politely pushing past you guys, like,
I'm gonna go with the obsidian die first, okay?
All right, let's see how you do here.
14
I hope
plus
I-
7 is a 22. Or
Okay,
no,
so yeah, I mean, no,
21.
it's 20, but
and then the second
So-
roll is a 2. So 21 total.
okay. So I mean
To
that
hit.
hits.
That hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so damage is going to be 1d8 plus 6.
Excellent.
I rolled a 4, so that's 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Actually, plus 2, so 12 points. And let me look at what Berserking does.
It doesn't do anything until you take damage.
Okay, this becoming attuned to it, blah blah blah. I have disadvantage on attack rolls with weapons other than this one. When a hostile creature damages you. Okay, yeah, that's the trigger. So that was the swing, the hit, and with the Sentinel feature, its speed is now 0.
It finished its movement.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
you strike it. I mean, I'm sorry. That
That's
was
cool.
very
That's
annoying.
cool.
Is there any flavor you want to add on how you strike it?
Oh,
Or you want me to say like?
Of course. So she spins on one heel of those wooden sandals, those like Samurai Jack looking sandals, and just a hip to shoulder draw cut just across. So if it's not dead, I would assume it would maybe cut some ribs or like crack it a bit.
Yeah. You chip some bone, crack some bones, cut some ribs off. Yeah, for sure. Take a little chunk out of it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
draw strike, boom. That's it.
Alrighty, boom. And now this next skeleton is gonna essentially do the same thing. Denari, you no longer have an opportunity attack. Drazi, would you like to make an opportunity attack against this other skeleton attempting to flee the room?
He went to the bathroom.
Alrighty, we'll ask him when he gets back. So, the one skeleton who you guys are fighting is going to turn towards you, Thanari, and go for an attack. Attacks against you. The one that you guys, the Drazi struck.
Okay.
Seeing you strike at its friend, and I think turns towards you.
Yeah, I'll take an opportunity attack.
Okay, perfect. We'll resolve that in a second. Does a 16 hit, Thanari?
If it matches, it makes it. Yes, 16 AC.
If it meets it, it beats it. Alrighty, so you are going to take. Where? Oh, here it is. Oh, I dropped it on my lap. You're gonna take 5 damage. And then it's going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
So
and that's a strength save, I think, or strength check.
Yeah, opposed strength checks.
Strength check. Okay.
Or yeah. Well, actually, I don't know the exact wording.
I
roll a strength check.
Me. Okay, that's cool.
If we both roll the same one, it's pretty much even, right? I mean, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I wanna roll a regular. No, fuck it. We're doing it this way.
I'm gonna spoiler alert. I rolled really low, so I think it's gonna be
17 plus 2, 19.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 plus 1 for an 8.
Okay, so maybe the skeleton goes to grab her, and it's just kind of a pirouette, and like maybe hit, like whip it in the face with the Saya, not for damage, just to create space.
Nah, yeah, it takes 1 damage.
Cool.
Just because. Alrighty, Drazi, do you want to roll that opportunity attack as the skeleton goes to slide out of the room?
Matt.
Oh, yes. I rolled a 22.
That definitely hits. What's the damage on that? 9. Excellent. So that skeleton gets hit for the 9 damage. Again, knocking a few of the bones off. I think maybe you knock a few fingers off one hand on this one. And then it seems less inclined to leave the room. Okay, and then the other one here that's not turned is going to advance on you, Eos, and go in for its attacks on you.
Oh no.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, of course it does.
Yes, it does. Alrighty, you're going to take 2 damage, and it attempts to grapple you.
Alright. Ouch. What do I have to do?
Strength.
Strength. Okay. Ready?
I open it up.
Oh. No. Yeah. No fingers on me.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure.
Strength check, and the opponent
Strength
can use
save,
strength or acrobatics. You could roll acrobatics. It says check.
Oh. Okay.
You could roll
Sorry.
Strength, athletics,
Oh,
or
shoot.
you can use athletics or acrobatics. Oh,
Oh,
strength save. You roll a
sorry.
natural 20. You're fine.
All
right, cool. No, it doesn't grapple you. Roll that 20. You're good. Do you flip it over?
I'm good. What? Okay. Yeah.
You roll the nat 20. With a nat 20, it goes to grapple you, and you grab its arm, put its weight under you, and flip it over yourself, and then rotate it back into place, slamming your boot down on its arm, and it's gonna roll a d6.
Wow. Okay. D6. Where's my? Oh, jeez. D6.
You ain't got no dice?
That's fine. I should probably roll it.
I just rolled one. It was a 6. Do you want to use that? You got 3. Too bad. Alrighty, so it takes 3 damage as a result of your natural 20 on resisting its grapple, as you like do some cool wrestling move to it.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. Alrighty, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4 skellies all had their turn. That means it's over for them. Phineas is up next. He looks at you, Ray, as you're pummeling the ever-living shit out of the skeleton on the ground, and he's like, oh, you know what, Mr. Ray? That actually looks like a lot of fun. And he reaches inside of his robe and he pulls out like an ornate-looking warhammer. And he sort of walks up to the creature and he goes in on it. He just gets 1 attack. Oh, Phineas, please do a good job. Oh, he gets advantage because it's on the ground. No, that's worse than the first one. He just whips it. And as the hammer like doesn't hit this thing, you see like electricity crackling off of it. It's like, oh shit, that's like a really nice magical hammer. Wow. Okay. Yeah, classic Phineas Longfellow status over here. All right, it's the other side of skeletons now. The one here is gonna stand up and fucking try and attack Ray because it's getting personal at this point. Okay, so nat 1 and a 16. Does a 16 hit you?
My AC is 16, so is that...
If it meets it, it beats it.
Okay.
You can please take... No, he has 2 attacks.
Oh, okay, got it.
One of them definitely misses, though. You take 5 total damage, and the skeleton slips on something and falls over prone. Again, that's its penalty for rolling a 1. Okay? Oh, you take 5 damage, and it's not... Or it doesn't get to grapple you. Or try to grapple you, because that's one of their special things. And it falls over again, because I think the narrative's funny at this point. Okay, so these other 2 skellies are turned. Alisaria, the one to what would be your left, starts to walk out of the room. Do you make an opportunity attack against it?
Starts to walk out of the room?
Yeah, because you would have seen Eos hold her holy symbol up and be like, Garth says
right,
y'all gotta
okay.
fucking
Go crazy,
go.
go stupid. Go crazy, go stupid. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack. It's an
Alrighty.
right?
Yeah, so this is as it goes to move. Yeah, or if you have a weapon, no, you can use your scimitar, your glaive, your scimitar glaive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck yeah. You just get 1 attack.
Oh my goodness, what?
That was a great attack.
You guys hear that?
Damn.
Oh, fucking
What is
Christ.
that audio?
Oh,
Noises.
boy.
I'm hearing audio.
Yeah, dude.
And corridors.
Yeah, who's watching TV?
Zach, is
Oh,
that
they
you?
stopped.
Not us.
It's
Yeah,
Zach.
It's Zach's. I think he's typing up an AI read for the episode.
You know what? Because I just heard the voice
that's
say
exactly
Monday
what
night.
it is.
I just heard the voice say Monday night. Balladeers.
But
Praise Mound has gone back in time. All right. So, okay. What this double-bladed scimitar does how much damage? 2d4 plus 3?
Guess so.
So that's 8 plus the 6 that you rolled. Cool. So 14 total damage. This creature no longer goes to leave the room. Oh no, you kill it. This was the one that was heavily damaged. How do you want to do this?
So my double scimitar comes apart. So it becomes 2.
fuck.
So I cross them and just tear it into pieces.
Okay, that's fucking cool.
Damn.
Oh, I will
Okay.
send you a picture of my double scimitar.
Oh.
I have a yeah. Let's
That's
do it. Yeah,
cool.
put one in chat. I'd love to see it.
Okay, that's cool.
Awesome. Very cool. Okay, yeah. So you fuck this thing up. It is it's dead. It's like it's gone.
I snicker. That was fun.
Ooh, you guys. All right. Yeah. That was your fucking reaction on its turn. Oh boy, that's terrible. All right. So the next one, the other one there is gonna go ahead and walk away. Lightbringer Eos, you're the last person here with an opportunity attack. Are you gonna use it? Oh no, you didn't.
I might as well, right?
Yes.
Oh, and this one actually walks past Peepop also. So
Oh my
either you
God.
got 2 opportunities on this.
I asked P-Pop, you want to do something?
Yeah, I want to do something.
Alright, I'll leave it to you.
Both take your opportunity attacks, but you like turned them and then undid like the whole turning in the next turn. You guys are crazy. Maybe you'll both miss. All right, Lightbringer Eos, see that opportunity attack as you whoop out. What's your melee weapon? Like a mace, probably.
Huh? Oh. Wait,
I
what?
thought P-Pop was going.
Oh,
Ah.
P-Pop. I mean, I thought they were both gonna go, but yeah, let's do P-Pop. P-Pop, roll.
Oh, wait. So, wait a second. They're under her turn on dead,
This
right?
is the last one that's under turn undead. It's attempting to.
I want to leave that fucker alone.
Wait, so
Okay,
no,
heard
no,
that.
well, if it moves, can we both hit it?
Yay! I mean, Eos, you would have the first opportunity. If you hit it, it would technically stop there.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
you
I would just let it
I
go.
believe.
Probably.
And then P-Pop lets it go, so it ends up here by the door, over behind the spruce. But I mean, it still looks like it wants to leave. You Eos specifically would know that one is still turned.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let it go. It's fine.
Alrighty, Eos, you're up next.
Okay. I kind of wanted to try another thing. All right, so there's 2 kinds of channel divinities, apparently. It's a bit weird. I'm not really sure how this works.
Just a multi-use, a spell with multiple results that you get to choose. Channel divinity.
Yeah. Okay, so there's something called Channel Divinity Radiance of the Dawn.
Nice.
I guess I will probably, like, maybe flavor it a little bit. I'll take off the mask, I'll whip it off, and then I'll shine it up behind me. Or, like, on top, in the air. And
I
I'll
mean,
just
that's
be like,
guaranteed damage to everyone all enemies in the room. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then I'll say, party on! And then it just, like, it becomes like the sun. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it gets really bright in here when you do it. I mean, the
Big
power
flash.
is immense. Yeah. That's
And then
crazy.
I-
Okay, I mean, yeah, so
Is it
fuck.
efficiency with her?
Link it
Yeah,
as a
I'll take
cast
it.
so I know what the save is. And then,
Okay.
Con save.
no, but the number.
I'm not really sure. I'm trying to find it.
Well, if you go to your spells tab, it'll show you what your save DC is.
Save DC 14.
14. So
But
con
also
save
con-
14,
so-
and then roll that 2d10 plus your cleric level. So 2d10 plus 6, I believe. Because you're full cleric, right?
Yep.
Alrighty, alright, let's start. We'll start with the dude in the corner. Yeah, so he's gonna take full damage. The dude who's still turned, full damage. Guy next to him, he passes. The other guy next to Thanari, full damage. The guy next to him, full damage. The guy next to Eos, full damage.
Oh boy.
Okay. So everybody's gonna take this full damage except for fucking this one dude over here. The one skelly I'm gonna put a green dot on so I remember him. He don't take full damage. So 16! Alright, he takes
Damn.
half damage, which is still actually really good.
What's
Oh boy,
16
the
divided
one
by
on the
6?
ground next to Ray and Longfellow seems super close to dead.
Okay. Cool. Nice. What do I want us to do?
How so? Does it have like cracks in the skull? Does it have like bones?
Yeah, I think it still seemed pretty solid before, but like this wave of like light washes through the chamber, and when it's done washing over this foe, it's like all the bone is cracked now.
Okay.
Oh
It's like
wow,
cracks and abuse, yeah.
that's cool.
And Eos, the one next to you, doesn't make it.
Oh.
So like I would say, does it just like evaporate in magical energy in the light or what?
Yeah, like the resonance just like sort of turns it into dust, maybe?
So I have 4 more con saves to make. That's 2 passes and 2 fails. So Eos, you see the 4 bone piles in the room all light up with holy energy as this light touches them, and you see them all like taking damage, indicating that like the bone piles themselves might be more than they appear to be.
Oh. Weird. Should I look into that? I don't know if I should look into it.
I mean, look, you don't have to do fucking anything. Just to be clear.
That's fair. I already did an action. I don't know if there's anything I could do for a bonus action that does that,
I'm just sharing information with you.
It's very cool. It's very cool. That's what it is.
That's all we're doing right now. Alrighty, cool. So do you have a bonus action? That was a great fucking... That was incredible. You just dealt, like, the total damage you dealt was, like, well over 100.
Maybe. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'd probably yell at him. Finish him off. Yeah. I don't know. Something.
Okay. Way to get everybody inspired. I love it. Jenny G is up next.
Just exploded her crossbow.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't have that anymore. So she's gonna look at the crossbow in her hands and kind of put it down. She is gonna pull out a wand. And she's gonna be like, Spruce, I'm sorry, but I don't want them getting away. She's gonna use her wand of web to cast the web spell in the hallway, where it's gonna affect like Spruce and 2 of the skeletons.
Uh-oh.
No, look, it's just web. It doesn't do damage. It's just like, you know, it's good to see it.
Such a fucking good spell.
Yeah. So let's just put this down real quick. 20-foot cube. It would be like there. You can see. I always forget to change the color of the shapes before I complete. Okay, so dexterity 15 from these 2 skellies. Oh wow, that's 2 natural 20s. I'm gonna roll for Spruce. That's an 8, so he's fucking hell. That's... Ugh. Well, guess what? It is what it is. So yeah, Spruce is restrained. The skeletons are still in the web, so they're going to have to make saves, but it didn't actually affect them, unfortunately. That's going to be Jenny's turn. Actually, she'll back up a little bit and perch herself up on the chair for a slightly better line of sight. P-Pop, you're up next.
Okay. So now all the skeletons have moved to the doorway, correct?
Yeah, everyone except the one that was boxed in the corner by Ray and Phineas. The rest of them are all like piled by the doorway. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna walk up behind this one and swing it a vicious dagger.
Yeah, sure, and you
sorry,
get advantage because
dagger of
is
venom.
attacking him. Yeah, you're gonna give him the dagger of venom. Nice.
Yes. Like that.
Well, 23 definitely hits.
Hell yeah.
Roll that beautiful damage. All right, now I will say this: as it is a skeleton, it is immune to poison.
Okay.
Obviously that's not, you know what I mean. So it's gonna take the 8 plus 6, so it's gonna go for 14. This thing looks barely alive. It's literally like at this point, like one of its legs is like mostly shattered and hardly hanging on. One of its arms has been knocked off. It's in really bad shape. Like it looks very close to death, but it is still standing.
Okay. And then let's see. I'm just gonna take the hide action for my bonus action, and Pop's gonna hide under the skins again. Move behind Drazi.
This is where it gets kind of tricky because I don't think you can hide when you're engaged with an enemy, and you can't disengage and hide in the same turn, so you would end up taking an opportunity attack. But you, with your combat experience, get the impression that if you can land one more hit on this creature, the damage won't matter; it will die. So you do just so you know, like the full context.
Do I get a second attack yet?
You won't get sneak attack again, but you feel like it's so close to death that, like, if you just manage to poke it with your dagger, you'll probably kill it. This is me telling you it has one hit. It has 1 hit point left.
Yeah, it has 1 hit point. Yeah.
It has 2 hit points left, but like, I'm pretty sure you can cover that with a normal dagger if you need to. I just want to make sure you realize that opportunity is available, or option is available if you want.
Yeah, but I only get 1 attack per action.
But you're dual wielding, so you can attack with your offhand weapon as your bonus action instead of hiding or disengaging.
Okay.
Now that is important because the bonus action economy. Now you're doing the right thing in this situation, but your bonus action can be used for 2 very important things for a rogue: disengage or hide. Those are both very good things only rogues can do as bonus actions. But in this particular situation, stick them with your pegs. Get them.
Yeah, and you will get advantage on this attack because he's still engaged with your allies, so it's 2 rolls to see what you get. Yeah, so yeah, both of those hit. I mean, again, like I said, the damage is irrelevant. You're going to cover 2 damage even if you're rolling 1 because of your bonuses. So yeah, I think so. Your first strike with a sneak attack, you come up behind, and maybe you use the Ring of Jumping because it's just a free action to like jump up to where you nab the Dagger of Venom right into the middle of its back, or like through off to the side of its back to the left of the rib cage to the spinal cord, where like on a normal human, the Dagger of Venom would have gone right into their heart and probably killed them outright. A disappointing moment when you remember it's a skeleton. It does definitely doesn't have a heart. You know what I mean? And then you come back down from it, doing a little backflip. You hit the ground, and you're like, "Your ass is mine, motherfucker!" And you sort of just like jump up again, like stabbing at like his lower abdomen, just to bring him into a pile of bones. If that sounds cool to you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. Peepop, you are close enough. There's movement in the bone pile next to you. You saw it get lit up when Lightbringer Eos did her daylight fucking shit, and like now you see like there's movement. Like you feel like these bone piles are possibly still active.
Okay, can I run over to Thanari?
Yeah, you have enough. You still have your movement. You can do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to Thanari's shoulder and tell her, Thanari, the bone piles, they're moving still.
Thanari, the bone piles, they're moving still.
So, like, she's just gonna, if you could see her face from the shoulder, her eye is just gonna, without moving her face, slide over and look at you. And just, like, the grin is, it's big, and then it's too big, and then it's way too big for the size of her mouth. She says, "That's perfect, little one."
Okay, that's fucking creep as fuck. Okay, heard that. Alisaria, bring it. Damn.
Wow.
Damn indeed. Yeah, so you're no longer assaulted by multiple enemies. They're mostly crouched. But you do remember your Moonbeam did damage to something last turn that wasn't the 2 skellies in front of you.
So I was trying to read Moonbeam. I think it can only hurt him once, right? And then I can move it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can move it. If you leave it there, it'll hurt him again. But you can move it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize it kept hurting.
Treat it like Flaming Spear. It just doesn't have the slam attack, but you can move it around.
Got it.
Yeah, when a creature enters this spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So that thing actually would have had another damage bonus. So roll a 2d10 real quick. I passed, so I'm going to take half on this.
Seriously?
It happens.
Sorry.
Fucking, I hate it. But
wow. Okay, that's the 2 damage right there.
That's the 2 damage right there. It's like cheese curds.
Oh man, I should be rolling this on my dice.
So where does it say you can move it? Oh wait, here it is. Yeah, okay, so as an action, you can move it up to 60 feet. Yeah. So you could just put it over top of the group of dudes right now. Oh,
So that's an action though.
yeah, that would be considered your action.
I didn't hit the mute button.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna move this way so I don't get hit by it myself. Obviously.
Well, I will say while it's moving, the enters its area doesn't count. It's where you land it. It's not going to burn everything it moves over. It's just going to burn where it lands. Because I
Gotcha.
think that would be
Okay.
a little bit, yeah. But
Okay,
yeah, I
so
would
yeah.
say you are able to. It's challenging. I think that you have to choose either Spruce or your sister is going to be hit by the attack if you want to hit all three skellies who are like clustered up by the door. If that's what
Oh,
you're
is
going.
there 3 there?
We've
Okay.
done this before.
There are
It's
three skellies over by the door, and you kind of owe your sister one. I mean, that's
Yeah.
up to you
Yeah.
to decide.
I mean, obviously she can't communicate with you right now, but you know she's expecting a good one at some point.
I think that the bone piles are all too spread apart that you can't get 2 of them at once with the 5-foot radius. We'll
Right.
just say that just to lay it out for you. Okay.
Okay. You can go 60 feet. That's only 15.
Yeah, you can hit anything you want. Like I said, you can put it. It would end up being like either here or like here. Like there or like there, which would hit all 3 and either Spruce or Thanari, but it's not really a place where you can hit neither of them, unfortunately, just based on how the confines of this place.
Okay. Yeah, I think it would probably.
Wait, what if you hold your action and ask somebody to move?
Yeah, yes,
Uh,
actually, great point. He can totally do that.
Wouldn't that make an opportunity attack?
No, well, yeah, if Thanari moved, she would take opportunity attacks, yes. But, you know, then she wouldn't have to take damage from your moonbeam.
Or you can ask Bruce to move. Oh shoot, wait, but the web.
Same thing. He'll still take. Either one will take opportunity attacks. Like that's not. I mean, that's only a 10-foot wide corridor. There's 3 skeletons and 2 people all in that space. It's pretty cramped right now.
Yeah. So that's a full action though to ask.
So, well, no. To ask is a free action. To yell out like Thanari, move when you can, and then you're holding your action to move the moonbeam, the trigger being if Thanari moves away. So then during her turn, if she moves away, we would interrupt her turn and we would resolve the moonbeam right then. That would be like a held action. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely reach out and be like, "Sister, move back."
Okay, so you're
Head
gonna
whips
maybe
around
you
and
move.
you get a nod.
Okay, so you're holding your action to move the moonbeam into that sweet spot of all 3 enemies once your sister moves. So you still have technically the bonus action if you'd like, and your movement if you'd like.
Bonus action. No, I don't need to. Okay. Movement, yes. I think I'll probably move closer to this pile over here. Oh, maybe not that close.
Remember, the Alt key is what'll let you place your character not like in a grid, because it'll always default you into a grid if not. Okay, cool, perfect, love that.
Yeah.
You're over there near the bone pile.
Yep.
Yeah, that Alt key.
Good to go.
Crazy. All right, heard that. You're holding your action. Boom, boom, bang. Guess who's up next? It's Thanari. So,
Hey,
Thanari, it's your
what
turn.
was the source of my damage last turn? It was an enemy, yes?
Yes, one
because
skelly. Oh
so
no.
now I've been struck. So now I need to.
Yeah,
make
you
a
were struck by an
DC
enemy.
15 Wisdom save. So I'm gonna roll a dice.
All right.
Well, what
Not
the
great.
heck?
Not great.
What?
Wisdom is
Damn,
plus
you're
1.
going
I rolled a
insane.
7 for my Wisdom save.
A
so
7, so you.
I am now
Wow.
berserk. While berserk,
Ooh.
I must use my
Oh.
action each round to attack the creature nearest to me with the weapon. If I can make extra attacks, I use those attacks. Moving to attack the next nearest creature after you fell your current target. And now it doesn't say hostile creature, it says nearest creature. If
No,
you have
so-
multiple possible targets, you attack one at random. You are berserk until you start your turn with no creatures within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear.
I think that I'm gonna roll 3d20. Peepop and Drowsy are each gonna roll 1d20, and the winner, the highest roll, gets attacked.
Oh man.
Well, wouldn't I attack
think
the
that's-
one that attacked me until it's dead, and then we do that?
You know what? That makes sense. Yes, you would attack the trigger of your berserk. Like that totally is legit. Yes, that makes so
and the
much
one
logical
that
sense.
did it
Absolutely.
was, I believe, the one. Hold on. let me
The one
look it
right
up
next to
here.
you.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have 2 attacks per action. Let's start with those first 2. Here's the first one. Natural 20.
Okay,
So
well
that'll be a
then.
crit. So damage is a D8. So it'll be 8 plus. Hold on, I gotta look at it. Longsword plus 2 is in one hand. God damn it, actions. 1d8 plus 6, so that's 14, and then I'll roll it. 1d8. 4 plus 6 is 10, so 24 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
This isn't good,
Jesus.
guys. So,
he dies. The skeleton dies. You obliterate it
original draw
into a
cut-
bone storm.
The original draw cut was hip to shoulder. The enemy's right hip to left shoulder. Just a wrist turn, and then like right foot comes up with like a sumo stomp and just draw it down one-handed again to shatter that skeleton. So next
Yeah.
creature that's closest, let's do
Wow.
that whole D20 thing.
Fucking Christ. Yeah, here we go. So Peepop and Drowsy are each gonna roll a d20. I'm gonna roll 2 d20s now. Highest gets
Okay.
attacked. I rolled a 16 and a 17. So you boys want to roll lower than 17. That's Drowsy and Peepop. Raw d20. If you guys are talking,
Can you hear
might be
us? You're all muted. Everyone's muted except me, Cole, and Avo right now.
Yes, I was muted. Okay, so he rolls a 1 on the 20. I rolled a 7.
Oh, you guys are both good. One of the skeletons is your next target.
He rolled a
Then
20.
Okay.
He rolled a 1.
A 1. That's
Yeah,
the
they had a
opposite
1
of
and a
that.
7. I had a
Oh,
I
Okay,
rolled a
wonderful.
16
Okay,
and a
next
17,
attack
so.
is going to be on the one in between me and String Bean. Advantage
Okay.
or no?
Alright.
Yeah, advantage.
Okay.
Got
First
it.
roll was a 5. Second roll is a
Fuck 'em up,
6
Steve-ass.
an 18. So that's
18
probably gonna
hits.
hit. 18
Yep.
plus 6, I think. Okay, so let's roll. I like rolling dice, bro. I like this a lot. 5 plus
it's nice.
6 is 11 points of damage. So after the strike like that, she's going to draw back and thrust with the katana for this next one.
Okay, and this enemy looks super close to dead.
This one is webbed, yes?
No, they both passed their saves.
Okay.
Oh.
Only Spruce
so-
got webbed, guys. Only Spruce got webbed.
Gouged. Oh no.
It's rough in these
Um,
streets, okay?
I was gonna say something to Peapot, but I think it would be evident enough that she agreed to do what you said, and then you would see, especially Peapot being like right here, that exposed area between her collar and like where the chainmail starts. All of her veins are like extremely varicose, swollen, and black with Berserker.
Oh.
Her eyes are completely black, and she's just not looking at you at all. And unfortunately, this is fucked up. She's not gonna move, even though you told her to.
No, she's
So she
yeah, no,
won't.
she's
She
definitely not gonna
won't
move. So,
trigger your spell, or you'll just move it and
no,
hurt
no.
her
Well,
anyway.
Alisaria, this is Alisaria, watching your sister expectantly, waiting for her to move. You see that she doesn't. She instead turns, cuts down an enemy, turns, almost cuts down another one. You have the opportunity right now. I will allow you to still execute your held action without the trigger going off, but it'll obviously still hit your sister. Would you like to?
Do I know there's something wrong? I mean,
Has this
obviously
ever
there's something
happened
wrong.
before?
She nodded at you like she was gonna move, and then she didn't move. So that is some indication to you of something strange. You know, like Yeah, but not necessarily like I don't think that would mean that you immediately know something is wrong with her, but it definitely is. It seems odd.
She acknowledged you, so I don't know.
I think that is. I mean, that is a relatively big deal. She was like
Last
understood, and then
interaction
just
we
didn't do
had,
it.
she was down to do what you said, and then didn't.
Right.
Okay, how about you guys want to roll for sister again?
Sure. Just raw d20s,
Just
yeah.
d20s. It's just
Are you
d20s, and
doing
it's
the
about how.
dice? Or are you
No,
doing...
18.
no. Let's do. I like what we did last week. Can we do? Oh, you 18.
Raw d20, 18.
okay.
But if we want to do something different, what did we do last week?
I want to. I like the idea of d10s, like we did
Sure.
for you and P-pop last
Sure.
week, and the
do it.
deciding factor is how close your rolls are. If you did the d20, it's less likely. So I think you guys are at least.
8.
In fact, you no. Stop. I'm still working it out in my head. You guys are so close as sisters. You can make this roll on d6s. So each roll a
Wow.
d6.
Okay.
Hmm.
Damn, it's that
4.
sister bond.
What you got?
4.
Roll a d6. 8. What?
What?
1.
4 and a 1. So yeah, you're not sure. You're like, I don't know why she would listen to me, but like she must know better. So I feel like you're inclined to kind of still send it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
thinking.
you would defer to being like, oh, my sister knows better.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'll also give you the chance to have it hit Spruce instead of her.
Ooh,
Hmm.
little spruce over there. Yeah.
Born in the woods with a
Yeah, that would be
fae, I
fun.
was.
I think
So
I would
what
do
you're gonna
that.
hit Spruce?
Mhm.
Okay,
My sister.
that's your sister. So look, Thenari, in your berserker state, P-pop right still on her shoulder. You guys see this beam of light pass over you, and it goes over Spruce and these two skellies. We're gonna do these con saves for the old moonbeam, which is fucking
Oh, is it the same thing, or do I
13?
cast it again? My bad.
No, you'll roll the damage again, but it's the same save.
Okay.
So my two skellies on 13s. Yeah, they both fail, and Spruce rolled a natural 1. Everybody's taking full damage. 2d20.
Oh, no.
It's 8.
Boom, there it is. 8 radiant damage. That was a low fucking roll.
Yeah, it was.
Heard that. Lucky for Spruce. Guess what? The last enemy that Thenari attacked dies from this. So I think with Moonbeam, the light hits him and he just starts to dissipate. Not like the bones disappear, but like he like goes up like this, the bones separate a little bit, and they all just fall to the floor inert. As he's like no longer a composed skeletal being.
Perfect.
Alrighty, we got Drazi coming up the pipe. What you got for us, buddy?
Sorry, Spruce.
Spruce is
Attached in the attack. And there's Batty with my speedy car.
Yeah, you're gonna run up on this dude. Yep.
I swing down.
Well, a 23 definitely hits. What's that damage?
10. Oh wait, I use Hunter Mark. I forgot to mention I use.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can I use Hunter Mark?
You're
I'm
little
getting
hard
like a
to hear.
weird echo.
Yeah, we're hearing
it's
you
hard to
through both.
understand.
We're hearing you through both Phil and yours. So mute
Alright,
one
hang
now.
on.
Hang on. We'll meet
No, I'll meet mine. I'll be
Okay.
back. Alright, can I use Hunter's Mark now and then still attack?
Fuck yeah, Hunter's Mark is a bonus action.
Okay, so I use Hunter's Mark, and then I use my Scimitar. So let's just attack.
What does Hunter's Mark
Let me
look
just add
like
this.
for Drazi?
Oh shit, I didn't think about it.
Didn't even think about it. That's how.
It
I
looks
get-
like sand swirling around the target.
That like around their
Oh,
feet?
cool.
That's sick. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so 1d6. So 5 is out into that original damage.
Yeah,
I don't
what was the
remember
original
what
damage?
It was
Alright.
21 to hit. I think
No,
it
it
was 10 damage,
10.
and then Hunter's
So
Mark
15
damage.
total. Sorry.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
15
This skeleton,
total.
after that assault, seems pretty close to dead.
I'll hit him again with my extra attack.
Let's do it.
That's an 11.
Unfortunate 11 does not hit. Maybe you get
Alright.
overzealous in the moment looking for the kill and just don't quite line it up like you normally would.
Alright, and that's gonna be it.
Heard that.
What do you say, everybody? Take a 10?
Yeah, it's break time.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then when we get back, we should try and go through one more round of initiative. I think you guys, if you're...
Yeah, I need to get the hell off Tenari's shoulder.
No, you don't.
Dude,
Why would you need to get off her shoulder?
I'm not
There's
gonna be
no
specific.
reason for that.
I'm not gonna reread what I said, but it's bad for. It's just bad. It's a bad thing. Bad thing happening.
So we gotta. Do we have to get away from Thanari?
So wait, does Tenari have a cloak?
Tanari, do you have a cloak?
She's wearing a kimono.
She's got robes.
She's wearing a.
Yeah, it's more like robe style than
It's
cloak.
a silk
Like a
kimono
similar vibe, yeah.
concealing, like a foot length kimono concealing her armor. So yeah, like there's a lot of flowy cloth to hide in for sure. For sure.
Yeah, okay.
For sure. Ooh,
Yep.
interesting. All right, I'll be back. 10 minutes.
Dude, I am so glad to have Garmello in here, and like we've got
Yeah.
the whole crew in this piece. This has been really fun so far, guys.
Hell yeah, dude.
And rolling physical dice has been fun as shit tonight. I'm really liking it.
Yeah, it adds a little more. I don't know why, but it makes me more scared than rolling through the computer. 'Cause
Doesn't
I think
it?
what you said last
Doesn't
week
it?
makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, like when you're a higher level or you're like higher in the or higher proficiency in it, it seems like you roll, way high all the time.
Yeah.
So having a physical dice kind of feels like it evens the odds, and now it's a little scarier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if you have a plus 18, it's gonna roll like 10 or more every time, but if you have a plus 1, it's gonna roll a fucking 6, and you're like, oh, I guess I don't
Well-
hear the battle going on. I put my thumb in my butt and I wait another round. No, it's
Like I got lucky tonight that it was the opposing strength throws. I have -1 in strength, and I still won it.
that's what's
I
up.
rolled an 11.
That's what's up, dude.
I was like, that never fucking happens.
And I've been really wanting to use my. I mean, I guess they're my Thanari dice now, because they're the obsidian black with the red etching, and they look so sick. But I've never had like
Cool.
an in-person game since Ren Fair to roll for, so this is exciting. All right, boys and girls, go hit a bowl, smoke a cig, get a beer, grab a tea. We'll be back in 10.
some good D&D so far. It's good combat, you know. What's happening? 14 bucks. That's not rolling you. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to knock over the bookshelf. I was just trying to read some of these fine tomes they had here. The one I read was about necromancy, which actually kind of makes sense now, I guess. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, great.
You didn't mean to start a skeleton war.
My mom was watching Cold Case, and I saw like the last 10 minutes of it, and this shit was sad as hell.
Yeah, wait.
The show goes hard.
No, no.
No.
All right, boys and girls.
Oh no! Oh no!
And is it legal in the D&D tournament for me to roll a Magic the Gathering scorekeeping thing? What do they call it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like,
when
you
do
know,
they
it's
have
a, it's a
D&D
D...
tournaments?
Oh yeah, no. Did you know there are?
What?
So yeah,
Let's go win one.
like you would go to a con, and I think
Okay.
there's several categories, but like it's
Okay.
it's like best death, you know, longest lived, highest level, whatever. But I think you go to a con, and it would be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You would do probably 2 games each day with the same character, finishing
Play D&D.
things and like leveling them up. And then by the end of it, they hand out awards. So I think it goes out to the DMs, players, and there's like several categories for each. But it's not like oh, I take 51 gold and you get 50 gold. Fuck you. It's not like that. It's a little different.
Yeah, but I want to go there
also
and do that.
Call of Cthulhu tournaments where it's literally like last investigator alive like wins. There's like hundreds of games going.
Yeah. That's a rough one.
All right,
didn't
so
go
my
insane? Here's a
investigator
medal.
is blind and deaf and just stands in the back. Oh, all right, you lived through the scenario.
Nope, you actually fell down a flight of stairs and fucking died.
Whoops, yeah, your last check is a luck roll to see if there are stairs.
Yeah, if there is a single step anywhere, I'm fucked because I forgot to say I have a cane. Gonna add it to my inventory.
No,
for
that's
next
why you're
time.
a blind, deaf millionaire that has like a bodyguard with you. Money. The ultimate Call of Cthulhu investigator will not go insane. A bodyguard might, but you won't.
You won't. Heard that.
Remember, standing at the back of the group with your eyes shut does work.
I think Jenny might try this before the game's over.
Ray might have to tell her that.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
are
go
we back?
stand over there. Close your eyes. I think it's just you and me. Who else is here? If you're here and you're talking, guess what? You might be muted.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here.
I had an idea for our group
sorry.
name.
I was
Yo,
listening.
We could call
The
ourselves.
muted?
Okay. No, we could call
No.
ourselves the Tabletop Chaos Channel.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah. Sure.
It might be
It's
it might be
TCC.
taken. It might be taken. Okay.
It's TCC.
PCs.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We
Okay.
all know.
Uh-huh.
Do
Okay.
Tabletop
Alright.
Chaos Channel. That is probably
Okay.
taken. We could
Say
do it.
The muted mutineers or something.
The Muted Mutineers.
Hmm.
You might be muted is a really,
Yeah, I like
really
I like You
compelling.
Might Be
There's a
Muted.
lot of compelling evidence for this.
Oh, well.
Do you listen to YMBM?
You might be muted.
It's
I love
great.
it.
Every Monday they play YMBM. You might be muted.
Oh, no.
And remember, if you're
Huh.
talking and no one's listening, you might be muted.
You might be
Oh,
muted.
And that's how we
That's
end the
the
episodes.
sign off.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We love you all very much, and remember, if you're
You might
talking
be
and no one
muted.
answers, you might be muted. And we can open with we're just a bunch of normal people trying to navigate this digital world. Welcome to You Might Be Muted.
No, I think the first time we come out with the name, it's got to be a video of you talking with no audio.
And then it's just, yeah.
And it's just us like Cole. Cole. Like that would be perfect.
I'm so sorry.
That'd
There's
be
one
that's the
individual in this group
Instagram
who
ad
never mutes his mic.
that you
and it's
release. You
me.
have like a very cool, you might be muted logo with like a nice little transition, and it goes to a very
it's just
well lit shot of Cole talking, and you can't fucking hear him. And it
and
has
you
the
go to
little
turn
gray
your
muted
volume
thing.
up on your
Yeah.
phone and make
has
sure it's
that,
not
like,
muted.
click, click,
You're
and it's
interacting
like-
with the ad.
Yeah.
That's actually perfect.
Hmm.
Yep. All right. Well, we've got this idea recorded, so we can definitely pull that off.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. That's a pretty good. I think I'm very much leaning towards you might be muted because I thought that here's my thought though. If we actually name it that, we will inevitably become really good at not muting ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it could become it could become like a gag that feels forced.
No,
I also feel
like
I feel like
But
you
then
want
week after
the name
week,
of
people
it.
continue to be muted, so it's
What
like
if-
maybe
all
not.
right. Let's talk about this for a second. What's
I
in a
feel
good
like
name?
It would
A good
mean
name.
The equivalents.
A good name is succinct, and you know what it is within those one or two words. So you might be muted is a little lengthy, and it's hard to tell what it is. Is it a podcast? Is it a YouTube channel? Is it a gaming channel? Is it a D&D channel? Like, you want to kind of be able to identify what it is within that shorter name. But
I mean, I
it's
feel like
such
a lot
a
of people
good
would say,
bit.
"Oh, it's Discord."
It's such a good
know?
bit, though. Yeah.
It's a good bit. I don't know if I feel like it's the equivalent of like Critical Role's "How do you want to do this?"
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope not, but yeah, I understand what you mean.
No, I understand. It's more of like a catchphrase from the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But remember, our friend Ray was telling me that we can use the power of AI. So if we can just give it a bunch of ideas, it'll spit out like a bunch of
It'll
names
probably
that we can just
spit
look
out
at.
some really good.
Yeah, that's fair. Look, I think that it's so hard. I think that
Oh, yeah, I did see
It
a
is.
few.
is the name Dice Time taken? Dice Time is probably taken.
It's gotta
right?
be.
No.
It's gotta be.
Well,
No,
I mean,
assume it is,
you
but
gotta
that doesn't
try.
mean you
You
don't
gotta
look it
try.
up. Just write it down.
Dice
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
Mute and
That's a
mighty.
fun name.
The Unheard Dungeon. Discordant Whispers. Veiled Voices. There's a whole list.
Discordant Whispers is really good. Or Silvery Barbs. It's just
The
like
Mute Dice Rollers. The Shadows of Silence. The Muted Oracle. The Mute Order.
All right, all of those are excellent Sphinx
The
names.
Whispered
Also,
Campaign.
Mm.
No.
it's just ASMR like
Ooh, Whispered Truth.
Voiceless
Whispered Truth.
Voyagers.
Alright, hold
That's
on.
a good one. That's cool.
I don't
That's just
remember.
cryptic, but I like it.
I don't remember how to play my character. Hold on, I gotta. Alright, for my action.
Tiamat, colorful cloaca.
No.
TCC.
TCC.
Now I get it. God damn it.
Tabletop Chaos Channel.
Okay, so let's hop back into the dungeon.
The Chaos Channel. I don't know.
Are we still playing D&D? I mean, what's happening? Oh my god. Oh, sorry guys. Heard that.
What happened?
Is everybody here? If you're
Yeah.
not here, say not here.
I'm back. My internet goes out
Not
every
here.
Monday at exactly 11:19 p.m. for some godforsaken reason. However, any
Don't
other
forget
time,
to feed the hamster.
oh, it's
Uh-oh.
perfect. The hamsters hasn't been running fast enough. I've got 2G wireless instead of 5G. It's Comcast has screwed me over for the last time.
And that's why we're sponsored by the competitor of Comcast. You can slide right into this ad spot for as
Wait,
little
for
as
real? Oh, God.
$15,000 per player per episode.
Sponsored by
yeah.
Cricket.
Yeah. Gotta
For
love some
15
cricket.
grand, I'll fucking suck a dick for your ad spot.
But not on stream, because that's against TOS. We understand TOS here.
Oh my god.
Cole, you might be
Yikes.
muted.
That's why we're not allowed to talk about the Sister Act 2 back in the habit. And cancel.
Speaking of back in the habit,
We've now
back
made
into this
all of the
initiative.
references that we need to make for the episode. We're good.
I think Ray was up, ready to smack some skeletons.
Yeah, we're back
Oh,
at the
yeah,
top
it
of
is my
initiative.
turn, isn't
Ray
it?
is still beating the ever living shit out of this
Is it-
almost dead skeleton. Phineas
is it
has
dead?
like a fucking nope, not yet.
Okay.
Phineas has an ornate looking hammer in his hand, and he's a big grin on his face.
We better go. Crazy.
I think I'm
If those noises are any indication, you're gonna get it.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna kick it in the head 3 times.
Heard that shit.
Okay.
All right, you do get advantage on each of these,
So
so
it could be what 6 times.
yep. So the first one's definitely hit. He takes the old 5er. The second one with 25 hits, but see if you get a crit just for fun.
Okay, roll.
Yeah, so that guy, he dies.
Okay.
At some point while you're kicking him, he turns from a skeleton into a pile of bones.
Well, there you
And
go.
there's
Skelly boy.
so that was 2 hits I did.
Yep.
One more. There's one over here. Or right here.
Yeah, it's over here.
Okay, over the spruce. I'm gonna sprint up.
I mean,
Gotta
I don't
go.
want to be a dick, but you're gonna have to step in the web if that's where you move.
That's fine.
Okay.
What do I do?
I don't know. You make like a save,
Dex.
dexterity save.
Oh hell yeah.
You know.
Something.
I do
You
know.
literally said that to gain 1 second to be like, all right, I know.
Yeah, because I couldn't remember what it was, and I was like, I don't know.
I fucking love
So yeah,
it.
you are gonna be immobilized in there,
Oh shoot.
So I
Well,
but you're
can't-
still able to attack him. No, you can still attack him.
Okay, so I'm like stuck in the web, the strings, and I'm still like my punch goes through the
Yeah.
web. And
Yeah,
does that hit? 13.
yeah, 13 hits,
All
6 damage.
oh,
Bah! Okay.
That is actually exactly enough damage to kill this skeleton.
hey.
So I think from this, like you said, you're in the web and like your one arm is free, the rest of you is caught up, and you just like you make this like neat, like as far as you can extension, and your fist like hardly makes contact with the sternum of the skeleton, and then your fingers do like this like, and the skeleton just explodes into bones on the ground.
Oh,
Oh hell yeah!
more karate.
So he's out skis. All right, Ray, that was your turn. Unless you got anything else.
No, that was it.
Oh, you also have to make a fucking con save
Oh no.
for Moonbeam.
Oh
You moved in
no.
with Moonbeam, yeah?
Dude.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no, I forgot. Alice, sorry, I rolled
Oh,
2d20.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit,
I'm
okay.
just gonna
Oh,
cast it.
2d20.
Oh, it's only 5.
Oh,
no,
2d10.
2d10. My
Oh,
bad.
2d10.
You did it right.
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
2d10. It's
Okay.
2d10.
Damn it, I should have
I
rolled
can
that.
take
Fucking
5 additional
dice.
damage, right?
Okay.
Alice, sorry, you can cut the Moonbeam off if you wish.
18.
But you of anybody here know that there's still enemies in the room. So you may want to save it for your turn.
Do we get to
Yeah,
save
no,
to
we
see
got-
if we take half damage?
Yes.
wait,
No,
wait,
Ray
wait.
rolled the con save. Ray is the only one who moved into it.
Oh, I thought you said Fenari rolled
Spruce already-
2d10.
Oh.
No, I think I was
Oh,
talking.
wow.
I think I meant to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
Alisaria to tell her
Sorry,
to roll the
sorry.
damage. That was my bad.
Oh, I was scared.
Because yeah, these things will happen. Like last week, I caught it on stream. It was really funny. There was a moment when I was like, yeah, Iris walks up to you and says this, but I meant Jenny. It's like,
Mm,
all right, boom, boom, bang. Okay, so looks like that's where we're going here, and Skellies are up next. We're looking at left side Skellies. So I got some D4s
Nice.
here. We got a 1d4. That's a 2. So 2 skeletons pop up.
Uh-oh.
1. Yep. I'm gonna mark them with the yellow so they're visible. These are next to you, Eos, out of that pile.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ah,
And then
what the
1
heck?
skeleton each pops out of the other piles.
God damn it. Heck. Do we just gotta get out of here? Oh, God.
Oh, we need to kill the piles.
We gotta kill the piles? How do you kill
Seems
the
like it.
piles?
They actually have accumulated. You actually did a ton of damage to the piles last turn
Those are the
Should we do
spawners.
with your thing you did.
Alright,
But yeah,
just-
so
The trial
4
and
more
error
total
spell.
skeletons spawn in the room.
Oh, shoot. Okay. This is not good.
So none of them get to act though. All they do is apparate. Phineas is up next. He looks around the room and he's like, "Oh wow, Mr. Ray!" And he turns and you're like getting burned by moonlight and stuck in this web. And he's like, "Oh shit, great job on the skeleton, but be careful over there." Oh wow, I'm not going to go over there. Okay. And he's going to pull the wand of magic missiles back out and expend the rest of the charges to magic missile the closest dude who's right in front of Peapod. The same thing, which is 5d4 plus 5. Same amount of damage, 21. See, this thing's so reliable, it does the same damage every time. It's crazy. I don't know. I think it's a magic rocket wand or something. I don't. It's really good. Okay, it's dead now. I gotta wait till tomorrow. Puts it like back in his pocket. He's a menace, guys.
He's
Alrighty, next up is the right side skellies. This is just 1 pile of skellies. Which is gonna generate 2 more skellies right in front of Alisaria. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We gotta get...
It's happening. I'm putting the yellow dots on all of them so we know where they
Dude,
are.
fucking Ray in the pile of hay. Let's go.
Yeah.
And
Saw that.
Jenny will actually she will end the web spell
Okay.
as a free action, like not on her turn. So Ray and Spruce are considered free. Alright, Eos, you're up next. What would you like to do?
Okay, so... Oof. Okay, I see the
Now, I
skeleton.
believe you've used your max channel divinities because you used
No, I
two.
got one more, but I'm not gonna do anything with that. I think I have one more. Wait, hold on, let me check. Oh no, yeah. Shoot,
Yeah, because
okay.
it's 6th level, which is your level, you gain the ability to do it 2 times.
Yeah, okay, I guess that was it. Okay. I'm gonna... Okay, so... I think I'm going to try Sacred Flame at
Yeah.
this skeleton.
Which one?
Yeah.
One of the ones next to you?
Yeah, this guy, cause he got pulled out of the bones, so I'm like,
Yep,
oh,
just, like, literally
ew.
came out of this bone pile next to you. And like at this point you realize the bone pile is like writhing and moving a bit.
Yeah, that's
Because you're right next to it and you saw these skeletons come out. Like you're getting the impression also the bone piles are creatures, essentially.
Ah, no! I guess I will yell out. Or, well, I'm pretty sure everybody else knows, but just in case. Kill
So
the
you're
pile!
attacking. Yep, that's good. So I'm
Dex
so-
save 14.
14.
Yay.
Roll that d20. That's a natural 15, -1 for 14, which is still a save. So is that half damage or no damage?
Sacred is a cantrip?
I don't know. I think
Yeah, I think
it
it's-
doesn't say half damage, so
if
you're
it's
good.
a cantrip,
no
then
damage,
it's
yeah.
0, yeah.
Yeah.
So your sacred flame goes wide, leaving a scorch mark on the wall of this room.
Oh shoot!
A scorch mark made by magical fire, similar to a scorch mark you viewed in another room. Your turn is
Oh.
up.
Weird.
Jenny is up. All right, she's perched on the chair. She's got the high
Another
visibility,
liability.
good line of sight. Not a liability. She's not a liability. Jenny's cool. Stop.
Jenny's cool, you guys. Come on.
Come on, guys. All right, Jenny is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern. Oh, it's each creature. Fuck, it's not just allies. Never mind. She's not going to do it.
Okay.
Oh, if I
Because
could
it'll
play that
affect-
sound in reverse, I would.
It will affect. That would be hilarious. It will affect all of you.
Okay. That's
That
not good.
also
Yeah,
affects
hypnotic
everybody.
pattern
Oh,
is
here we
like
go.
big, big, big.
Yeah, that's not exactly. That's not what I'm trying to do here. You know.
I'd be
what
like,
I
all right, the
mean?
DM actually wants us to die. All right, time to kill
Yeah,
Jenny.
like, yeah, you would. Yeah, it would not be good. All right. Sorry.
If you straight face the hypnotic pattern in this room, it's like clearly we have to kill Jenny. Like that's the mission.
Yeah, no, that would not be a good idea to do. So she's not going to do that. Jenny thinks for a moment, and she looks over at you, Eos, because you did the thing, and she goes, "What do skeletons hate?"
I don't know. What do they hate?
I'm asking you, Lady Eos.
Oh, I thought it was a
You
joke.
did the
Okay,
expert
hold on.
this.
They do not like
It's not a
radiant
joke.
damage. Sorry, I don't know. It looks like they don't like light. They don't like anything holy. I don't know. It's weird. Wait. Oh,
Alright.
Alistair, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yo, I've
I-
been messing up. I'm sorry. I just realized something. Sorry, go ahead.
What did you do with that thing where they started writhing? I don't know what it is.
Oh, that's my moonbeam, but
What is that? What is that?
well,
Is that
our
radiant damage?
moonlight. Yes, yeah.
Okay, so light? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know if I can conjure any illusions of light that will do anything. I don't know. I was trying to scare him off. Never mind.
Oh,
She's gonna cast
a
Bane.
dog.
A dog.
A
Yo.
dog.
A dog would have been a great answer. A hungry dog. Yeah. Wow. So she's gonna cast Bane at 3rd level, so it's gonna target up to 5 creatures. And she's gonna target all but the skeleton, who I'm gonna put a red mark on, is the one who's in between Drizzt, Thenari, and Peepop, who she figures is probably gonna die, or Drazi. So all the other skeletons, the other 5 are Bane. So they get to make
Wow.
a save for this. So the save they make is Charisma 14. Oh, you know what skeletons are bad at, right? Charisma. One dude, fail. Didn't roll
Oh,
over a
damn.
10.
Okay.
5 dice.
Alright.
Wow, that was awesome. Okay, so yeah, they all fail. They're all Bane. Moo Moo Mang. That should help you guys out a bit. Jenny seems happy with herself. Moving on, Peepop, it's your turn. God, boy, I hate to say this
You
right
might
now.
be
but-
muted.
Yeah, definitely muted. I don't know, Cole. I think you're wrong about this game. I think it's making me want to mute myself more now.
Maybe, yeah. You look. That seems to be the case. If evidence is proof, then that's it. It's all there.
Alright, so, Depop is currently on Nari's back, right?
Yes, you're still on Thenari's back. I'll move. Actually, yeah, you're dude up. You're like on her. Yeah.
Okay.
She hasn't done anything
Depop's going
sus
to-
yet, but you saw that visual change. She's just fighting skeletons from your perspective.
Just fighting skeletons
Um,
is a raging fucking cat.
Depop's gonna shut his gut on this one. He's like, I've seen crazy like that before. In his head. This is all going on in his head. I've seen crazy like that before. That crazy is not good. I don't even know if she recognized me. I better slip out of here. So he's going to decide to hide in like her kimono belt. Just tuck away in there as quietly and as lightly as he can. It's
Okay.
like right in the swell of her back, like in the middle of her back, so she can't grab him.
I have two thoughts on this. The first is, can Peepop tell us about when he saw this level of crazy before?
Yes.
Was it like an ex-girlfriend? Was it a combat encounter? Was it like, what was it? Like, just that's for fun. This doesn't have any bearing on the game.
Actually, I got something for you. Ready? Right off the top of my head. There was this one time we were trying to pull a job. Limbo and Sticky Hands. They were with me. Limbo got his hands on this one jewel. And that smile. I'll never forget it.
Oof.
He went crazy. He tried stealing everything. He even tried to kill Sticky Hands. I got out of there. I said, fuck this. I'm going out on my own. And that's when I got caught under a car.
Ah.
That's it. That was really cool. I like that. That added like a lot of depth and layer to your backstory. Like you're part of a crew. The one dude got way too greedy. Yeah. Okay. That was great, dude. So yeah, heard that. So stealth. I'm not even gonna make you roll stealth for like anybody else. Like anybody who's not Thanari, you're essentially invisible to. I'm not
Okay.
gonna make you roll for that. But for Thanari herself, you are gonna have to roll with disadvantage because I
was
feel like trying to
thinking-
hide in the clothing she's wearing is like it's tricky. So there is
It's-
gonna be imposed disadvantage here.
She's berserk.
Okay.
And
She's berserk as
Thanari,
hell,
this is
though.
gonna go versus your passive perception, which
Passive.
I have written
Ooh,
down.
Easy.
Mhm.
11.
I have that written down because I'm a good DM,
11.
and it's 11. If it meets it, it beats it. So yeah, he is hidden on your body, unbeknownst even to you.
13 and a 15.
Oh, I thought you said 11, like you rolled 11. Yeah, so you beat
No.
11. Okay.
Alright, and then he's gonna.
So this would mean, just to be clear, this means Thanari, for your purposes, for the Berserker Sword, you don't consider Peepop a target.
Right.
Unless he reveals
yeah,
himself.
consider Peepop hidden. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
And that's gonna end Peepop's turn. He's gonna hang there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you do anything else, you take
Yeah,
that.
no.
I mean, that's fucking crucial. That's dead. You can just start carving into her kidneys anytime you want. That's fucking rough, bro. Alrighty, Alisaria, it's your turn. A little bit of confusing stuff with your sister last turn. Moonbeam's still up. It's on your allies, and only your allies currently. I'm sure you're gonna do something. What do you got for
Yes.
us?
I did make a mistake. I casted it at 3rd level, so it should be 3d10s. But we'll just.
Oh, well,
avoid
okay.
for
That
now.
would we'll ignore that on your allies, but roll 1d10, 2d10 for the nest, the pile of bones that it was on for those 2 turns, and I'll add that damage in.
Wow. that's
Alrighty,
great.
so hey, it is what it is. It's every little bit counts. I've added
No,
that
yes,
damage,
yes.
and we're good to carry on.
So obviously, the best move here is going to move the Moonbeam right where it can hit the pile and the 2.
In front of you or next to Eos? Because there are 2 places you can get 2 skellies in a pile.
I mean, nah, I gotta protect me.
Done. It's right there. It's back essentially where it started. Alrighty, so I got these con saves going for 2 skellies. 14,
Let
I
me
think.
roll it at 3rd. Hold on.
Yeah, roll the
It doesn't
3d10
roll it at
this time.
2nd.
1 skelly pass, 1 fail. Bone pile. Solid fail. Alrighty, we got the 15. So 1 skelly takes 15. Another skelly takes the 7, and the bone pile takes 15. Okay, I mean that's literally like 37 damage.
Alright.
And you see the bone pile in front of you, like bones are like falling off of it onto the floor inert, and you like see it moving less, and you get the impression that like it has taken a decent amount of damage and is close to destruction.
Okay. So, question, moving now. Would that get an opportunity
You don't.
attack?
The skelly in front of you would get the opportunity attack if you moved right now. Yes.
I'm just gonna stay.
Heard that. Alrighty, Thanari, it's your turn. You were still berserking.
Right. Well, yeah, and I cannot
Right
stop
now,
berserking
there's-
until a certain thing happens. So
Yeah, there's one skeleton and 2 allies in range of you.
yeah, thank God. Okay, let me look at just re-examine it for myself.
But I think we're just gonna end up rolling again.
The next nearest creature after you fail your target. Who is nearest to Thanari?
As I said, I mean, I think that Ray, Drazi, and a skeleton are all within melee range.
Would it make sense to keep going after skeletons?
I was gonna have us all roll again because I think
it,
makes
do it,
sense is getting
do it.
less clear now because
Do it.
of the berserker aspect. So I'll need a raw d20 from Ray and
Oh,
Drazi.
and question
get
for the
attacked.
DM.
I'm rolling one.
What
up?
does Thanari experience when she gets her first quote-unquote kill with it?
Well,
Because it's a skeleton, it's not like a living thing, but like, does something happen?
yeah, no, there's not. I mean, there's not really much that happens aside from like you feel satiated, like you regain clarity for like a moment, and then the rage just overtakes you again.
Great.
And like you almost get the impression from that like if you were to kill like a strong enough foe, like you could possibly end the effect by doing that. But a skeleton is not that foe. All right, roll d20s. Boom. Oh, I rolled a 3, guys. Ray rolled a 15. Drazi, raw d20 roll. What'd you get?
Oh boy.
You might be muted, bud.
Yeah.
I don't know who needs to unmute, if it's Nugbug or Skillful. To hear Matt.
Well. Yeah, Matt.
he got a 7.
Oh no, I'm at my house.
He got a 7.
No, you're good. Perfect. So that means it's Ray. So Thanari, you're gonna attack Ray.
Okay. So, as we said, we had a thrust facing that skeleton to finish it. So this one's gonna be with one hand, kind of with her right leg. She's gonna like kick up as high as she can and try to come down in a spinning motion and just cut into Ray's side and back with this first attack. So,
Alrighty.
10 plus 7 is a 17 to hit. Does that hit you, Ray?
That would hit.
So that's gonna be actions 1d8 plus 6. 3 plus 6 is 9 points of damage for the first attack. So she's going to try to, with that momentum, kind of run into you with a shoulder and then thrust with an 18 plus 6 for 24. It's going to be 6 plus 6 for 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh boy.
And then bonus action, she can't 2-weapon fighting. I think that's it. I think she just closes the distance on you, like attacks you from behind, doing some amount of damage with like a large cutting attack, like to your shoulders and back.
Wow.
Maybe you turn and face her, and at that point she's already got her torso up to yours, and then the sword enters your side and kind of comes out the back, and she withdraws it for that amount of damage. And you would definitely see on her face. Sorry, what?
9 plus 12 damage, or
Yes.
12 total damage?
Yes, 9 plus 12.
Okay.
And then you would see on her face, like, the gauze that are around her nose, like down to her face, is still blacked out, but she's sweating so profusely that all the pitch that's been rubbed on her face is, like, running down in this, like, very creepy kind of black metal paint looking way. And her eyes are like as wide as they can be open, completely blacked out with like varicose black veins all over her face as she attacks you. That'll end her turn.
Okay, how about that? That was quite a turn. Damn, it's rough in these streets. Drazi, you're up.
up, man.
Alright, I'm gonna... Are there any of those, like, skeleton piles?
There is one right within. Yeah, there's one that just came out of a pile right in front of you.
Alright, I'd like to attack the pile.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna sweep underneath of it and just go straight for the pile. Absolutely, make it happen.
I got a
Let's see that.
20... Dirty 20.
That definitely hits. Definitely hits. And you actually technically get advantage because it's prone all the time. If you want to troll for a nat 20.
If I want to what for nat 20?
Like, try for a nat 20. Yeah.
Okay. I got a 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, alright, so dirty 20 hits. What was the damage you said?
10.
10? Excellent. I mean, this bone pile also is getting diminished because it already had taken some radiant damage and such from different abilities. So yeah, for sure.
And then I'm hitting it again. I have a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah. So roll damage.
And then I got a 5.
Alrighty. So you can see this thing looks heavily damaged. You know, it might possibly still skew a skeleton out, but based on how long it took for this next round of skeletons, you don't think they come out super fast. So yeah, it's really heavily damaged, and you think you could probably kill it if you had another attack or two.
Okay, I'm gonna end my turn. I'm actually gonna Hunter's Mark the skeleton.
Yeah, and that's a free action, was because when the one you Hunter's Mark died, for free you can move it to a different foe. So that's just a free action for you to do. Cool. Done deal.
And I'll end my turn.
Alrighty, Ray, we're back to you. You just got assaulted by Finari. Like, absolutely. She came at you so fucking hard. You looked at her and you saw black eyes, pulsing veins, just red, bloodshot irises or pupils, whichever part of the eye that is. Yeah. So that happened.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna use wholeness of body to gain 24 health as my action.
Damn.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna use patient defense, so I spend 1 key point to take dodge.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Dodge means he gets fucking disadvantage. Anybody gets disadvantage if they attack you. Heard that. Okay.
Oh, damn.
So left side skellies are up. There's one right here. It's going to attack Drazi, who's been attacking it. I got the real dice. Boom, boom, bang. Ooh, a dirty 21 and a 6. So I think the 21 will hit. Yep. So, you're gonna take 4 damage, and then we're gonna do contested strength saves. Or I'm gonna do strength. You can do athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I'll do athletics.
Alrighty.
So I just have to roll on athletics. Shirts.
Yeah, I rolled an 11, so you just have to beat that, and you'll be fine.
Okay. Two seconds. Okay, abilities. Yeah. Sorry, I'm on my phone.
It's all good, man. We all gotta, work with what we got. And I'm just glad that you're here, and we're rolling dice together. That's what counts.
Casting the runes, one might say.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's acrobatics.
Oh, what was that?
I rolled an 8.
8. Okay. Yeah. So I mean,
Ooh, grappled.
yeah, you are grappling. So as this thing comes in, It swipes you with its hand. It gets like one hand onto your arm. You take a little bit of damage, and it pulls you into it. And its rib cage like breaks and opens up and starts wrapping around you as you find yourself grappled by this skeleton.
Oh shoot. That's so bad. Okay.
I know, right? So I move the skeleton thing up a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, exactly. You could attempt to escape from this. The skeleton will have a turn to, or no, it has his turn right now. Yeah. Okay, this next one's going to move up right behind you, Thanari, and it's going to attack you.
Wunderbar.
It got a 6 and a 4, so it misses. That's great. Life
Still
Bearer
looking
Eos,
at
these two
Ray, she
skeletons.
just kind of feints the attacks.
Wow, that's
Oh, wow.
scary. Life Bearer Eos, these two skeletons pile in on you. Number 1. Does a 14 hit you?
No, I don't think so.
Didn't think so.
Yeah.
Next one?
Is
The 12 is the highest. Motherfucking Christ. You apparently, just due to the fact that you're wearing armor, are invincible for this fight.
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad.
Alisaria, you have 2 in front of you as well. The closest one to you, dirty 20.
Damn.
Definitely probably
yeah.
hits. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
So you're going to take 2 of these both hit. So that's 5 plus 4 damage, so 9 damage, and then 2 contested strength checks. Or strength saves. No, sorry. You can use... We're going to wait for the zombie to finish. You can use acrobatics or athletics. I got a 18.
Maybe I can do.
What do I need to get?
18.
Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better.
2 of them.
This is just the first one occurring. The next one will happen after this. So yeah, acrobatics, you pass on an 18. Excellent. The next one, strength, it rolls a nat 20. I'm so sorry. So that's a 21 total.
So I roll again?
Yep, acrobatics or athletics, whichever has the higher bonus for you.
Oh
Holy
my
shit!
God.
Meets it or beats it, dude. Meets it or beats it. 21.
Oh,
These
wow.
zombies, skeletons, both get their hands on you and try and yank you in, and you were just like, no, girl, not today. Not you, and not right now. And you fully deny their advances. It's
Yay.
glorious.
Fuck
Honestly,
yeah,
watch.
dude. Holy
You
shit.
shut them down.
Bye.
You're like, no, bitch. For sure. Wow, dude, you met. I rolled super high on both of those, and you matched them.
Oh
And I
my
have a
God.
+1 too, so I rolled a nat 20 for a 21. Like it meets it or beats
That's
it. No
amazing.
matter how you,
Yeah.
whether you respect the nat 20 on saves, it still works. It's great, and I do respect the nat 20. That was awesome. Good job. Okay, cool. That is those skellies, and actually the ones that attacked Alisario technically would have been in the other initiative, so I'm just gonna delete that initiative. Alrighty, Phineas is up next. He sees Alisario, he sees you just like dodging and weaving down there, and he's like, oh, don't worry, Lady Alisaria. I got you, I'm coming right now. And he whoops the hammer back out, and he sort of runs down next to you, and he's like, it's time for us to fight side by side, you know, like true party members do, you know? And he gets this big, ornate, magical ass hammer muted lightning out. And he's gonna make his one attack against the skeleton. Oh, he got a 15, which actually hits.
Yay.
Wow, wonderful.
Oh.
Finally.
So this is 2d12 plus 8 damage.
Wow.
Holy
12
fuck.
plus 8?
So 15 plus 8, that's 23 damage. And then he's going to deal an additional 3d6 damage to this enemy and the skeleton next to it,
Hey.
which is another 7. So the skeleton he hits with the hammer becomes nothing. It is obliterated. And that 7 damage is also passed over to the bone pile.
Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
Which you see the bone pile. Ooh, this one is the most heavily damaged one. As he hits and the lightning wreaths across from enemy to enemy, it's like a chain lightning. It's just like comes out of his hammer when he makes the hit. You see the bone pile like electrify and just fully fall inert, and a lot of the bones like turn to electrified dust.
Oh, weird.
So that bone pile is actually out. The skeleton is still up, your moonbeam is still up, but that bone pile is actually gone. Alrighty, that's Phineas's turn. Lightbringer Eos, what you got for us?
Okay, well, I haven't tried Toll the Dead yet, so I might as well. Alright, so I see this skeleton right in front of me, and, well, I tried to hit it, and it didn't work, and then I'll try it again. Yep.
Oh yeah, they're all Bane, too.
They're all Bane. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I guess you have to do a wisdom saving throw? Oh, what? Wait.
And what does this actually do if they fail it?
Lots of damage.
Is it missing any of its hit points?
Well, these are actually both freshly spawned skellies.
Alright. Never mind about that. Oh gosh. Man.
Now, what is missing hit points? What is missing hit points is the pile of bones. Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try that. I'll do that and do a roll. And yeah, I guess
wisdom with a pile of bones has a pretty trash wisdom bonus. Yeah, and I rolled a nat 1, so 14 damage.
All right. Cool.
Alrighty.
What else?
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah. Cool.
Alrighty, nice. Yeah, how does this look? I think it's not a bell. I think it's a set of drums, and these drumsticks apparate and play like the sickest fucking drum solo you've ever heard. Like,
okay.
And then the fucking takes damage.
All right, yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
Perfect.
I like that.
Cool. Okay, okay, so it's Jenny's turn next. She's got her upper position here. She's looking down at Alisari and Phineas just murking bitches, and she's looking down at everything else, and she sees Eos, what you just did, and she's like, oh, you're attacking the pile, I'll cover you. And she goes to shoot at the skeleton closest to her.
Cool.
With what?
Her,
Shoot.
she doesn't have it.
Yeah. Oh,
it doesn't
geez.
exist.
She goes to grab her bow and she's like, oh.
She casts Vicious Mockery on this guy.
Let's fucking go.
As a
Alright.
cantrip for 2d4 with a wisdom save 14, which you know he's gonna fail. Which he did.
Okay.
Where's my d4? 3 plus 3, 6 damage!
Yeah!
He goes,
Fuck yeah.
don't worry, Lady Eos. I'll save you from this ugly mother-loving son of a motherfucker.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Okay.
Heard that. P-Pop, you're up next.
Don't make us say it, Phil.
I'm
yeah,
here.
please. For Christ's sake. Okay.
It's like a threat now.
Yeah. So we're very playing with you, but you're just muted too much.
I'm just hit still. That's right. I'm in Benari's back.
Yeah, you're completely hidden in her back. And I mean,
I think
you
now,
would
I don't
know
want to
that
speak
she
for
attacked
anybody.
Ray just now.
How though? How? If this person is hidden in my clothing, how do they know that who I'm attacking? They know I'm attacking someone.
I kinda
I imagine like glimpses because you're making big wide movements, so I think that they would have. You know what?
I
You're
think
right.
it would be
I
even
think
harder
yeah.
to see if I'm moving
Yeah,
chaotically.
that's a good point.
Yeah,
That's a
because
good point.
I'm
Yeah.
touching like
Maybe
my
okay.
belt,
I'll
like,
give
in the
him.
quarterback.
Wait,
What
but
about
you
giving
don't
him a
think-
check?
He
What
can't
about
touch
giving him a
you.
check? And
So
he's
he has
completely
to
hidden.
stay in the clothing. He can't. If he touches you, you'll
Exactly.
know he's there. So he's
Right.
like very much like yeah.
Damn,
All
you
right.
got
Hey,
spun
good
around
point.
and shit.
So
All right,
you
I'm
don't
good.
know what the fuck she's doing. You're just hidden.
I'm going to elect to stay where I am.
Okay. I mean, what's your
I know.
thought, Billy? Should he make another stealth save, or should
I
we keep
think.
the
I
one from
think
last
these
turn?
are two things I thought.
He's choosing to do
These are
nothing
two
on his
things I
turn.
thought. I think if he's choosing to do
Uh-oh.
nothing, give him a perception, to see if he sees what I'm doing, and then I would say to Phil, you can hold an action with a trigger, like if Thanari attacks this person, I will attack her. You know, like you can hold your action and give it a very specific trigger to where if this, then this. So since you're choosing to forego doing something right now, you can set up an action for a trigger, or and this is up to Cole, I'd say give him a chance to see who I'm attacking.
Yeah, since you're saying you're not doing anything, it'll be considered an end of turn perception before you decide any held actions. So make a perception.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you don't know.
You can still hold an action, I
You're
guess?
just hidden in there.
So yeah,
She's
I'm gonna
moving
hold
a
an
lot.
action.
So what is the trigger and what is the action?
Good question.
If he hears Alisari scream, he's gonna stab Denari right in the
Oh.
butt.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, heard that.
That's yeah. That's a
It's definitely unarmored because it's a chain shirt. So like there's like the way a chain shirt fits is it like sits low in the back, so you could like tuck it into whatever you're wearing. So like yeah, like you see that border of the chainmail flickering, and you're like, oh, there's a spot right there. Boom.
There's the spot.
Okay. So Spruce at this point, who's not in initiative, everything that's happened so far, Spruce goes, you guys are just dancing in the dark, and falls back out of the tunnel because I just don't want him like where I placed him to be involved in anything.
that's fair.
And yes, I googled Bruce Springsteen songs, and that's one of them.
Nice.
Okay, keep on going.
I was wondering why that
yeah.
was this specific.
He's just. I just don't want. He was still there, and it's like whatever. I'm just gonna remove.
Born in the woods with a fae.
What's with the fae? Yeah, it's so good. Okay, Alisaria, you're up next.
Okay,
T-Pop's
so,
got your back, but you don't know it.
okay.
Bebop figures that, you know, most people can care for themselves, but he doesn't want to see the sisters fight each other.
Okay.
Ray didn't
first
like
off,
call out or anything either. He's just kind of
No.
That's what I was
defending
gonna
himself.
say. Did you hear anybody? Yeah.
And you, Alisaria, you would be too involved in what's happening in front of you. Oh, during the skeleton's turns, they would have taken the damage from your moonbeam because it happens on their turn. So roll the 3d10 real quick.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna roll a couple con saves.
Why are my rolls so shitty?
Yeah. So the skeleton.
Damn it, I should be using my.
Oh wait, no, you guys actually killed the bone pilot. Yeah, the skeleton looks super fucked up at this point. You get the impression it wouldn't take much effort to finish it off.
So. If I don't use Moonbeam in attack,
The
So
moonbeam
it'll
will
go away.
stay where it is and continue
okay.
doing what it's doing.
perfect. Although, no, you know what? Eos is in trouble.
Yeah, she's got the most aggro. So you want to move it? You can move it behind those dudes so it hits the pile and the two guys, but not Eos.
Yeah, I would definitely do
Yeah.
that.
And
I
they
would
have
notice
to
that.
roll right now for saves because they moved into
Right.
it.
Perfect.
So both the dudes fail, the bone
fail.
pile fails. Roll another damage roll. Yep, exactly. Perfect. So
Better.
yeah, they all take that damage.
Okay.
You are like, I mean, you're like a dude with a fucking magnifying glass burning an anthill at this point.
Dang.
Just going
Okay.
around.
I mean, that's a super. You did 20. You just did 60 total damage. You did 20 damage to each of them. None of them are dead or anything, but like, yeah, that's super substantial. Oh, do you have any bonus actions for the dude right in front of you who looks almost dead?
I do not, actually. I only have combat wild shape.
Already heard that. Unless you want to, well, that wouldn't, you wouldn't still wouldn't have any actions. Okay,
Right.
but you can
So-
do it now. But no, you don't need that. All right, boom.
Yeah,
I guess
good
that's
stuff.
it. Thanari, you're up.
All right. You know, I
Uh-oh.
don't think you alter what we're doing from here. So first attack against Ray at disadvantage. First dice roll is a 17. Second dice roll, you're not gonna fucking believe it.
Uh-oh.
What?
It's a
17?
17.
Oh.
Ray,
Wow.
what's your
17.
armor class?
Straight up. And it's plus 6, so it's a 23. No,
Oh.
24.
I would say just say the totals in chat,
Yeah, 24 to hit.
or say I
Okay.
rolled. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I rolled a 17. Okay, sorry about that. So let's get a
No.
D8
Yeah.
plus 6. So 1, luckily, plus 6. 7 points of slashing damage. As she sees you're in a defensive stance and feints a low attack and then comes in high to try to hit you in the forehead and just like nick you with the tip of the blade to bring it down to prepare for the second attack. So 7 points of slashing. Second attack at disadvantage. First dice roll is a 1, so it's just gonna miss no matter what I roll next. So the second one is another thrusting attack. So I don't know if you, Ray, want to narrate how she misses or you block her.
Something happens.
Zach, are you there?
Ray, do you have any
You
You might
thoughts?
be muted.
I'd probably thrust the sword probably towards his head or chest. He would just sidestep just casually as it cuts through like a spider web behind him.
And since it's a natural 1, do
Well-
we want to have it get stuck in the wall behind him? Like,
No, I don't think that. I mean, yeah, you did roll a natural one. But
just to
Ray,
like
remember-
maybe she doesn't get 2 attacks next turn. She's got to use an action to like get the sword out or something.
Yeah. Ray,
Or it's
remember
Ray.
the webs are gone at this point, and what I think is cool is like you already followed the path of Sklin, right? And you
Would he
already
hand
had,
clap the would he
you
hand
could do the
catch that
no,
shit?
you can do the astral arms, right? That's your thing.
Well, no, way of the open hand. Or
Oh, you're open hand.
So
Alright,
he could
Yeah.
clap catch it
So-
like right in front of him.
you clap catch it like right in front of you, but like this is something that like when you previously trained on the path of Sklin, at this level of training, you would not have been able to do this. So this is some aspect of the training you received in the time that you went back in time from, like coming through. And you fucking clap this blade, only like slicing a little bit on your palms. Hold it for a moment. Contact with Thanari. Oh, I think you guys make eye contact. And like game recognized game, you release as she like pulls her sword back up into like another stance, like
Mhm.
preparing for the next attack. You know.
If you guys have played Ghost of Tsushima, it's like the rain stance, where it's just like straight up in the air.
Hmm.
Cool. That's awesome. Is that it? That's it,
So
right?
no damage.
Sorry.
No, that's
you
two
take no damage.
attacks. Bonus action is stuff I don't think she would do while berserking, arguably.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So Drazi, we got you. I think that there's still a skeleton and a skeleton pile in front of you.
Alright, I'll attack the pile first.
Already heard that.
With that hunter's mark.
With that hunt.
Damn, that's
15.
scary.
19 hits.
That's an 8, and then we'll 1d6 for hunter's mark. That's another bonus 1 damage. Is the pile still alive?
Actually, this is exactly enough damage to take it out.
Cool. And with my extra attack, I'll swing on the skeleton.
Alrighty, heard that. How do you? So with your, you have two scimitars, right? So
Yeah.
into the first one, you just go in like with both of them. Like your first attack is just using both of them, just dice away at the bone pile, and like knocking the bones away until there's just like nothing left, and the magical energy dissipates. And then you like turn towards the skeleton next to you, and
Damn.
I'm gonna chop him. Chop.
Yeah.
I got a 14.
14 hits.
I hunter mark him first. I got a 6 damage
for free
and
when it
D6.
moves over. Yep. So
That's
now
another
Hunter's Mark, you can only add the damage once per turn. So even if you transfer it to another enemy, I still think, you know what?
Okay,
just
so
add
just 6 damage.
no,
total.
just add the damage. That's so stupid. It doesn't matter. We're all
Okay,
about this.
7 damage.
That was my like rules side taking over for a second. Like no.
I think it's a good rule. I'm ending my time.
So I'm sorry, just real quick, what was the total damage? Hunter's Mark D6 plus your regular attack? For the second strike?
Oh, just 7 damage.
Okay, cool. This skeleton, it seems pretty damaged, and the bone pile below it is inert, so that's a huge gain. Absolutely. All right, so that brings us back to the top of initiative. It's 12-12. Obviously, I think that's a great place to call it. I think this was a really enjoyable and possibly like overdue episode, like full combat episode. I really wanted to give you guys the chance to like strut your different characters in combat and like explore their abilities and stuff. I felt like that definitely happened tonight, which I think is really cool. So yeah, sign offs, hey, I'm Cole and I'm happy to be your DM, and this side game is wonderful. I'm glad everybody's playing and engaged. Let's go to Lightbringer Eos. What are your thoughts and closing remarks?
Oh boy. Skeletons.
Oh boy.
Yay,
Yes,
more
really was.
skeletons. It got more and more, and I'm like, okay, it's over. And then now, no, it's not over. Okay. Cool.
If you had been slower in killing the first round, you could have
Damn.
like way too many in this room right now.
Like, I didn't catch on that the skeletons were different from the skeleton piles. So it's hitting me now. It's so
Yeah,
fun.
but you guys are 50% through them. I don't think you'll have an issue. All right, nice.
Okay.
Nice. Alisaria, what are your thoughts, comments, closing remarks for this week?
I think Alsaria is having a little bit of fun with attacking these guys, but also
It's kind of guilt-free, right? Because they're skeletons.
Yeah.
Like it's less like it's not a person. I can fucking go all out. Like fuck yeah.
Right. So obviously, not seeing any of the things happening with Thanari, still concerned, but not as concerned as she should be.
Yeah, you'll be concerned when you figure it out, right?
A little later.
Yeah,
That's life.
A little.
Like Frank
ignorant to the
Sinatra
fact
said,
right
that's
now.
life.
Yeah.
Let it cook.
So yeah.
All right, I like that. Mr. Ray, how are you feeling about everything? Funny
Well,
because through this whole combat, there's one person who has not been in danger at all, and that's Jenny.
True.
well, that's good. I've witnessed Thanere's. This is maybe her
He's fucking
second
coming at you, dude.
her
2
second
rounds in a
bout
row.
of aggressiveness that we've seen. I don't think Ray trusts Thanere anymore at this point.
I don't see why he would have at any point, but yes, I get it.
Well, I mean, possibly.
I'm just kidding. I'm just being a dick. Yeah,
But
sorry.
in the first bout, the whole
The whole thing.
possible possession in the earlier parts of the cavern, and then now this all of out of nowhere. So he's kind of on extreme defense, on his tippy toes. She's just lashing out. Just
You know,
got a few slices in. He's lost some blood, but yeah, he doesn't know really what to think.
heard that. That sounds about right.
Constantly on edge. He's fuck.
Alrighty, Peepop, what are your closing remarks? That was perfect, Ray. He's fuck. Like, yeah, we're all there right now with you, man.
P-Pop is he's freaked the fuck out. He saw that scary looking Fenari's face. It was like, nope, just straight nope.
Nope.
And yeah, he's just
And now he's just
terrified and
mousing
cannot
in
move.
her robes. Mousing in her robes.
Yes.
That's crazy. What is out of game? What is your end goal? Like, what's your end game? What is the purpose to you of this?
Stay alive.
hiding in robes. Stay alive. I guess that is probably the
Stay
best place to hide, in all fairness.
It's like, have you ever played Shadow of the Colossus? It's like you have to be on the kaiju to survive. You have to be on it.
Oh man. It really is like that, yeah. Oh gosh.
Wow. Okay, I like that a lot. I respect that.
He is, so it's like, fuck.
All right. Drazi, obviously a newcomer, but an old comer. What were your thoughts on tonight? It was obviously mostly combat, but how are you feeling?
That was fun. I like everybody's characters. I think Drazi is excited to be rescued and out of a cell, and he's not intimidated at all by his new allies or anything. He's just like stoked to be free.
I was just here.
Nice. I think it's kind of bittersweet for you because they're like, yeah, we're gonna let you out of the cell. But also we're here to explore deeper into these tunnels where untold dangers might abound. And then this other dude is like, yo, I'll give you 500 gold if you come with us. We're looking for adventurers right now. That's Phineas. He's the fucking man. If you haven't figured that out, he's great.
He's less interested in the gold and just like too scared to try to get out.
Yeah, he's like too scared to be like, no, I'd like to leave. Yeah. That's perfect. Spruce was like immediately like, sure, I'd have done it without the gold. And you're like, yeah, I'm too scared to leave, but the money is nice.
Yeah, different
No,
purposes
different
in life.
motivations. They're both still here. It's good. I love that. That's incredible. I think Jenny is feeling a little more powerful. Jenny feels powerful right now. She feels like she's doing the combat. Her crossbow broke. That wasn't great. But, she's casting spells, and maybe she feels like she doesn't need the crossbow. She can just insult people to death.
Yeah.
Old vicious mockery. Whatever.
What about Phineas?
Phineas feels like... I'm not going to tell you
in that little
feels because that's none of your business.
Okay.
Phineas feels like he has assembled an excellent team of adventurers to go on this endeavor. what I think hasn't been noted yet, because we had this conversation like, how many adventures have you been on? Nobody asked Phineas. This is his like 115th adventure.
Oh, so he's not sweating. This is just another
Like,
day.
but
This is an average
also, like,
day.
it's like the
Oh my
guys who went
God.
down in that sub. He's like maybe overconfident.
He's not a poor man.
Okay,
He's not a
alright.
poor man. He does this a lot. He's been on like a massive amount of adventures, possibly more than anybody else ever. But
Okay,
like, yeah,
okay.
he hires people, he goes with them, he supports them a little bit, he gets his loot, and he gives them the gold, and that's it. You know, it's adventures for him are like a storybook thing that he
Okay.
lives.
So he's just
So,
having
I mean, like, has he seen people die? Yeah. Like, yeah, he's seen
yeah.
people die horrible deaths, traps and gas chambers. He's never the one in the gas chamber. He's like, yeah, why don't you go ahead and explore that room for me? Remember, I paid you your advance already. Like, it is what it is, guys. Like, some, people are ruthless.
Oh boy.
And some people don't know how to put books away.
Eh.
And some people don't know how to use the wands they have.
So
So,
Or at least
I'm
somebody's
Billy.
having fun.
I've been playing Thanari. I'm having a hell of a time with everyone here. It's been a pleasure to have our buddy Matt, who plays Garmello from our OG campaign, coming in with a new
Yeah.
character. It's really good to have Ray in the house. It's good to have Phil, James, Anna, Cole. We have the full crew in house, and it makes me feel good. But I wanted to leave us with how Thanari's feeling and what she's seeing. What do you guys think?
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
though, side note, Garmello, you have been salting tons of dried meat in the main campaign. You've had like you've had like a spotlight as the dude who like dries meats and severed hands and stuff. It's been great.
That's something you would enjoy doing.
Yeah, no, I know. We know you're the man. I'm walking here. I'm salting here. Like that's it.
Oh,
Sorry. So yes, Thanari, we end with you, and
so
that's why I wanted to
just to
save you
have
for last.
some kind of spooky vignette for the end. This is what I was thinking about. So we're gonna bring it back to what she said at the camp when, if you fall asleep when you shouldn't, you wake up with a knife in your gut, and it's gonna be Thanari's eyes opening as one of her battle sisters is pierced with a short sword in their sleep. It was a group of 6 scouts out on these kind of like beautiful cliffside plains with these infinite fields of grain in every direction. On one side, it's burnt out ash, been completely leveled through fire and battle. On the other side, it's beautiful and full of bounty and plenty. She wakes up, eyes open. Her battle sister doesn't even make a sound. She hears the blade being withdrawn from the body as she wakes up and defends herself. She manages to kill 2 of her attackers, who she can't even make out what the forms of them are. The battles with the incubi and succubi have been going on for months, and these fields of Avalon have to be defended. It's at the point where she makes that flipping horizontal attack and cuts one down, and she's staring at another one of her assassins, and she goes to make the thrust, and then it flashes to Ray catching the sword, and then I think that's a good point to call that.
Oh, dude, that's so
Oh,
fucking
dear.
cinematic. I love that. That's great. Yeah. Exactly.
This
So also
Epic.
before we cut the stream, Ray, if you guys are gonna hang out for another 10 minutes, we do need to resolve this ring of wishes matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we
so
do.
again, thank you everyone who has listened and who will listen in the future. Thank everybody who's playing. I love you guys. This has been such a
No,
fucking blast.
Don't cut the stream though. Because
No, we'll keep it
ring
going, but we
change-
gotta do our little
You're right. I'm sorry.
our goofy
I'm
sword
sorry.
/ sign off.
I'll be back in 28 seconds. All right.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Hey,
I'm
I
timing
love you
starting
all.
now.
Make sure you're not muted. Be well, be safe, and we
Yeah.
appreciate
Catch you guys later. Have a good night, guys.
Hi guys.
Okay. Uh-oh. Who left?
All
I
right.
guess they don't want to see what happens.
Yeah, they don't want to know what happens.
Mm.
I mean, side note, Alisaria is super impressed by Phineas.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm
no, Phineas
yeah.
with most of this fight rolled up on you and went God mode with
Mm.
this
Yo,
fucking
he
hammer.
pulled out the wand of I can't miss and used it
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah. Super
Good. It's
impressed.
a good time.
I love it, dude.
Dude.
Phineas has made mistakes and then shown the fuck up. Like that's
Yeah.
and I like getting that little background on his character of like, no, like while he's not a direct participator, he has observation of like over 100 fucked up adventures. So
Yeah,
like he knows at
it
least
seems
what to
like
slightly
he's very
expect.
aloof, but still like, oh, I should do something. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, yeah, he's there, but also like, whatever, we'll be fine. Like,
Yeah.
He's having a time.
What type of vibe do we want for this wish thing?
boy, I mean, the intro vibe is probably good because we're
Oh,
mad time
the
traveling.
1920s music?
Yeah, the boring. No. The one that you use when I do the intro.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
the
I got you.
Stranger Things adjacent sort of vibe.
Yeah, magically charged room under Wizard Tower. If anybody uses this Sirenscape program, look up the word
Okay.
Magically
wizard.
charged room under
Click,
Wizard
type
Tower.
wizard. You'll find Wizard's Tower, and then the soundscape
It's
is
just right
magically
there.
charged room.
That's cool. It sounds like a magically charged room for sure.
Do you remember the intro we used to have that was like straight 80s vibe?
Yeah,
Dude,
the
it's so
synthetic.
good, but
The
it's
syn-
like I want to find out what we would need to pay for it because it's so fucking good. Zach
Yeah.
used it for our Half-Life 2 games, and it was like the best. You know
Bro,
what I'm talking about, Zach?
it's a
It was
good intro music.
Triage at Dawn.
All right, I'm back.
You remember that, Zach? The Triage at Dawn track. We used to
Yeah.
you
What about
used
it?
for your Half-Life 2 campaign. We used it for our intro for a while. And I'm like wondering if I could just buy permission to use it for like X amount of $100 because I would do it.
I mean, you could probably use it as long as we talk over it every 6
every
seconds.
intro. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
we
the
kind of
music
do
for the
technically.
intro. And
Yeah.
y'all know I love to talk during the intro. So,
I mean, it works.
Honestly, I mean, if we're not making money off of it and you are using it,
That's the
in the
thing.
background and
I
your
want-
voice
wow,
is over
right?
it,
I don't
think
want to
it's,
directly
like,
embed it because I do want to eventually make money off of this.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
I don't want to pre-embed something I'm gonna have to remove later on a single track.
No, I think it's part of a certain Creative Commons license. If it's playing over the stream, but there's people talking and like you're not like just having a silent stream and just playing music.
That's like
Yeah.
different.
It's also technically a cover. in
It's a cover.
sense.
Oh, okay.
So we'd be playing a cover with the voices going over it. It would
2 layers of protection.
definitely go like past the
All right, Zach, we're gonna sponsor you to take the bar so you can be our digital lawyer.
Yeah.
no, let's just hit up Southis and be like, bro, you need to learn about copyright law.
He's like, bro, I
Give
learned
him,
that
like, 10
year
years.
1.
He's like, yeah, I do real estate. And we're like, no, copyright. Change your whole career. Play
Come on.
D&D with us.
Come on. That way you can definitely
Come on,
play
come on,
with us
just
all
do
the
it.
time.
All right, so Ray,
Oh, so wait,
you
what was it? Oh yeah. Okay, so
you made a wish. You traveled back in time. You almost died.
And it
You
was
dug your
supposed to
way
be-
out of underground.
on the ring finger on the right hand.
All right. At some point, and now that first episode, you never said like, yeah, I like check myself and make sure I have everything. So like that creates a
Well-
bit of, in my opinion, like a sort of a gray area. You know what
So
I mean?
what-
I'm not saying that you wouldn't have done that.
No, so what I said originally was I put on the ring, and as Ray disappeared, the ring dropped into the chapel onto the floor. But
Yes.
you said no, it's still on your finger.
Yes, I quickly corrected you that the ring
Yeah.
would travel with you. Yes,
So that was
the ring definitely
that
went
was
with
the
you.
last thing that I remembered from.
But like, let's just assume for the sake of continuity of the game that like you as Ray in the main timeline would have known that the ring would go with you. you maybe would have at some point in the past asked Nugbug like questions about it and how it works, right?
Probably would have figured that it probably would have gone with me. Okay.
Yeah. So like we can establish that as a certainty, right? You know it went with you into the past.
Okay.
So you came into the past, you dug your way out, you almost didn't make it, you were rescued. You went to Chemsport, you got a horse, you fucking traveled hard, you went to your hometown, visited your mentor, back to Chemsport, and now you're on the adventure. So, I mean, I want this to be cooperative because I'm not even sure what the best role is here. Like, history, insight, perception. The idea being for you to sort of try and determine when you realize you didn't have the ring. And like I normally wouldn't tax like players so hard for being like, oh, do I have everything? You know what I mean? But in this case, with the ring, it feels important. Like the fact that you didn't ask about it, I think, is relevant in this case. And if I'm mistaken in that, you feel like that's unfair, like we can take this offline and you can let me know on the sidebar and we can totally discuss it. It doesn't have to be like a hard stance. I just think it creates a really interesting interaction. So what are your thoughts
I
on
would
that?
assume that's probably an investigation.
Yeah, I think because
insight is to see if an intentions of someone, if they're lying, if what's going
Yep,
on. I think
that's
maybe
true.
like investigation would probably.
I think investigation makes the most sense if we go with the framework of you didn't realize it was missing until way later. Right? So I like that. I think that fits. I think that fits Ray a lot also because he had so much on his mind that like thinking about the ring, he's like, I'm here. I did it. I need to go get your wife's name is Nala. I need to go get Nala. You know what I mean? Like you would have been
He was on a constant train.
yeah, you were
Not
so caught up in all
yeah.
that. So it makes sense that investigation makes sense in like now later you're thinking about it. So I like that. So roll, I'm gonna let you roll with advantage because you're a smart guy. You did all this. You did put thought into it. Ray put thought into it as a character before he did it. So with advantage, investigation.
What does passing mean and what does failing mean?
What?
What does it mean to
Passing
pass or fail this roll? Is it
So
like when
okay,
he finds
exactly.
out,
They
or-
mean they don't mean like it's so exactly. So with advantage with a 15, you realize that you have a distinct memory that the ring was not with you in Kempsport when you like rented the room to sleep for your first night. So, you woke up, you traveled with these individuals to Kempsport, you spent some time in Kempsport, you even went to a bar in Kempsport and had a discussion with Phineas before you went to sleep. So you're able to tie down like that time frame is where you lost the ring. And to answer your question, Billy, the failure or success on this roll and the degree thereof is dependent on him trying to determine when he lost the ring.
Right. It's a time frame. Okay.
It's a time frame. Yeah.
And the only reason I ask that is, as a player, I like to know what the stakes are if a roll happens. That's all.
Yeah. No, for sure.
That's fucking dude. Like, I assume all of us have watched at least an episode of Doctor Who. Like, any episode where he shows up somewhere and he doesn't know where the TARDIS is fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
you're back in time. Like,
I need to find my phone booth.
time
now.
machine gone. Hot tub time machine is gone.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hot tub time machine.
So, I mean, with that at least gives you some sort of time frame to work on. It was the first day-ish you were in this timeline that it went missing. That definitely narrows things down. Obviously, you spent a lot of time with Phineas and the girl whose name was Madeline.
That fucker, Phineas. I knew it.
But remember, Phineas, your patron on this adventure, is the one who fucking rescued you.
Yeah.
I mean, he is. It is what it is. So, I mean, if you, as Ray, think that Phineas has the ring, it's up to you as Ray to confront Phineas about that.
I don't know,
Obviously.
I'd have to check.
But you
I'd have to
also
check
went to
the
Chemsport. You
ground
interacted with a stable keeper, an innkeeper, probably a food vendor.
A
You know,
little
like
girl
but
who was there when
sat
you got
up.
rescued.
Yes,
I'd
that's Madeline. We talked about that. I
Who the
mentioned her.
fuck
Madeline.
was that?
I'd have to check
Hmm.
ground zero and the dead horse body that's somewhere along that
Yeah,
path.
the dead horse's last wish. Okay, and yeah, you did make a crazy like overnight run, and like you rolled so low on that animal handling. It was sad, but like yeah,
Yeah.
like yes,
was
you could have
bad.
lost it during the travel too, but no. The point is, you know, you had it before the travel. You know the time frame you lost it. That was the point of these rolls, and that's what you gain on a 15. You know, you didn't have the ring when you left Chemsport to go rescue your wife. And I think you maybe realized in the final moments before you left, like you were mounting the horse and you looked down at your hands, grabbing the stirrups, and you just were all of a sudden, for no reason, were like, the ring is not there. But like you were so distracted by like the overnight crazy ride you had to do. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? That like you didn't really notice at the time. But you now that you're thinking about it for the sake of the game, whatever, like that's the time frame you can lay out for when you had it and when you didn't have it. And that's about the best I can do for you, bud.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
I got an expert in wish rings. Let me bring him in, see if this thing's legit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, so we're gonna see if this is legit.
Shit.
Best I can do is one wish.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck.
Oh, man.
Yo,
Thank you
Tell
guys.
him or do.
What a great
What?
fucking game.
Tell him or do.
Tell them or
Hell
do.
yeah.
If you ever want to throw up outside the Buccaneer, tell them or do.
Yo. They don't serve Tullamore at the Buccaneer because it's not a reputable establishment.
Yo, we went to the Buccaneer. I think what was that? Yesterday with Justin Hedges.
Yeah.
I've never been there in my whole
Really?
life.
Oh, dude,
And
the Buck is chill.
You could smoke inside, and like
Yeah.
you don't even know where the entrance is. It's like some random door in a hallway.
Bro, you were there yesterday? I was there yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
I
Cole
go there
goes-
after work all the
Cole
time.
goes to the Buck, bro.
What time?
I
think we
don't
were
know.
there at,
I
like-
was there at like fucking 12:30.
Oh, okay. And no, we were
Yeah,
there
you're
at
gone.
like 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock.
Who the fuck goes? Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Monday Night Balladeers presenting Ray's Gambit, episode 4.
Episode
Thank
4.
you so much.
We're gonna get
guys.
through this. The tagline: we're gonna get through this. Done.
And we might be
Thank you
muted.
so much.
Have a
Appreciate you.
great night.
Hey, if you listened, I love you, and we appreciate you, and have a great week, and stay safe, and be well, and Mondays are the best, and bye. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye.